Da, da, da. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. And that amorphous blob over there. Tonight is a very special show. I brought you all here for a damn good one. I have no fucking idea what I'm doing, but I know Dave needs some help. I'm your host, Look-a-Pig. And tonight you will laugh, cry, and sigh at my shitty jokes. Hopefully I don't scare off the guests. But one thing before we get into it, in the description below, you'll find a link to a GoFundMe. This is what's happening. Dave has put an incredible amount of work into this community for the past few years, and he needs our help. He's on the verge of being homeless, and I'm trying to prevent that. Due to the cost of living, Dave, a.k.a. booleanenator, has a major problem of having no income outside of a VA disability check. He's been living off of his savings and his 401k since May, and he's had a nice steady line of interviews, but no one's hired him. He is overqualified for most IT roles within his field, and he needs a bit of help, so I'm trying to do what I can. So we're going to end up getting an apartment together. We're developing a symbiotic relationship where he has the breathing room for finding adequate work and can keep a roof over his head, and I can be mentored and gain the life experience to be a decent person and function in society for the near future. Without your help, Dave will never feel my venom inside of him. And that's why we really need you to check out that link in the description to his GoFundMe. Don't let Dave be touched on the streets. Let it happen at the comfort of home. So, now we are all on the same page. Everyone talk at the same time for your introduction.
No.
I
refuse.
Okay.
Feel his venom inside him.
It's amazing how that worked, isn't it? You tell us to do something and we're like, no.
Yeah, that didn't work
No
very
one
well.
click that link in the description. No one.
Everybody
Okay,
plays.
So, yeah, that's all I got. Like, that's all I have scripted, so it's a shit show from here. Oh, wait.
Aries, the reason he's here is because he's the only one that said I might be able to live with him. So, you know, that kind of makes him the host. And,
yeah.
You know, that, for being a known sniper, well, you know, he's not banned for that. He's not banned at all, actually. So that's old news, and Steve and company have actually let that kind of go away. So
It was 2015 or 16. I was a minor little old pig going from flat earth hangout to flat earth hangout, jerking off and, you know, yelling around. So I didn't know of the great debate community.
Just a wee little piglet.
Exactly. And you know, I got carried away with sniping as a child, and I would snipe people.
And you can't snipe. This is not a hangout. This is actually Skype. So.
Perfect timing, GE. You missed the sucking out Look-a-Pig's venom from David or something like that.
What?
What's up, Godless Engineer?
Hey.
Is Casey with
Hi,
you?
y'all.
Hey,
Yeah,
yes,
I'm
she
right here.
is.
Hey.
How goes it?
That's going all right, you know. I mean, we've just had a nice night, you know, with just Casey and I, so.
Went to
that's
see a
romantic.
movie.
What'd you see?
What was it called?
First Man.
First Man. Neil Armstrong movie.
Was it good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they show how they faked the moon landing?
No.
Damn it, Kyle! All
Me
of
too.
the CG secrets of decades past.
Yeah.
Stanley
You know
Kubrick.
what?
Did they show the plantation of the flag?
What?
No, they didn't show the planning of the flight. They showed the first step.
Is that where they ended? Did they like end on the first step kind of thing?
No.
No. They ended on Neil getting to see his wife for the first time after they've been in quarantine.
Well, they're still in quarantine. So
Yeah.
they ended while they were in quarantine.
Excellent.
So did rocks turn into crabs and try to kill them?
No, that's that Apollo 17 movie.
Yes.
That's a thing.
That's where I got all of my, basic history about the moon landing from.
Oh, okay.
The best space movie that I have ever seen is that Hidden Figures movie.
Oh yeah, that was really good.
That was fantastic.
That was a really good one.
Kevin Costner was great in that.
Yeah.
Who all was in this call? Because I was going to tweet it out.
Oh, God.
Shannon?
We have Jared Buto, Red Eye, David McGinnis, booleanenator. Shannon Q's supposed to be here, but haven't heard from her, like you guys. But the Geek Room might join. It just depends. We have Steve, who's currently on the bus, and Kyle, and you guys. So
I'm not here.
Fuck.
GE, I would like to talk about Matt Powell and his views on the dinosaurs.
Oh, you got a mention on the Scathing Atheist the other day, GE.
Oh yeah, I know. I listened to the show up until just after that point, and it was rather interesting.
You know Scathing Atheist then?
I don't know him, but I mean, like, I know of the podcast.
Yeah. It's Noah and Heath and Eli. Eli's coming on the show on the 25th.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So for those of you who might not know, what does he believe about the Civil War and dinosaurs?
Well, okay, so he legit thinks that there at least were dinosaurs living among us. And a picture from supposedly the Civil War of Civil War guys posing with a pterodactyl or pteranodon or something, like on the ground, wings spread out and everything like that. He thinks that that's an actual picture.
Oh man!
And like, he also tried to say that like the Loch Ness monster was real and it was really a plesiosaur, and how there are pictures of the fins and shit. And I tried to explain to him like the concept of pareidolia, and what he had to say in response was, I'm a simple man. I don't understand that science.
Well, at least that's an honest answer. I take him on that.
Hey, Red Eye, Edgar's in the room.
What?
Yeah, Edgar's in
really. Edgar's out in the live chat for you, Red Eye.
Let's do this, Edgar. You
Edgar,
and me.
You want to come in?
We need to debate, Edgar.
What is your Skype? We will get you in here, 100%. Godless, I want you to meet a very special person.
Oh.
Yes.
Who is that?
Special is a wonderful way to describe
Do you know
it.
who Mr. Intelligent Design is?
Mr. I've never interacted with him, but the name is vaguely familiar to me.
Oh man. Come on in,
Lord.
Edgar.
You are in for a treat, Godless.
Oh,
You need
God.
to debate Red Eye.
Are you doing this? No, we're not doing the egg debate today, no, but we are going to emu egg versus chicken egg. What is the best egg to
Sure, but
science?
let's bring him in anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Let's watch the world burn.
Oh, God.
Is this a fool? I'm just asking for a friend.
Oh, this is a new level. You've never
Casey.
Red Eye
experienced
has
anything like
someone.
this.
And then we got to put this one up here
Red Eye
too.
As someone who has read their book, tell us about the equation for knowledge.
Oh, we got to talk about this fool too.
No, Edgar's a lovely gentleman, and he plays guitar, and we're buds. But he has some strange concepts that I may not. We don't see eye to eye on certain things, and I'll just leave it at that. Let Edgar come in; he can explain it all. No one can explain it but Edgar.
Oh yeah, the end of the feud that was Red Eye and Edgar was a beautiful
Problem.
bond over music.
Oh,
and also lovely-
Ocean Keltoy wants to come in as well.
Come on in.
I'll just say this: it's problem, solution, solution, and there's a probability of 300%.
KC and I have just to throw this out there, we have David Packman on Tuesday, so make sure you guys tune in.
David Packman, all right.
Oh yeah, I'll have to figure out. First of all, I have to figure out who he is, and
What?
Well,
How
I
do you
mean, I know
exact news?
the first time I ever heard his name was when you told me that that lady was on there with him, the one that I had to look up his show. The Alex Jones.
Oh yeah,
her.
yeah.
So, yeah, that's the first time I'd ever heard his name. What are
Wow.
we talking about?
The death penalty.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Should it be abolished or not?
Is he
We
somebody?
have a very
Is he somebody I'm gonna like, or is he somebody that?
Oh yeah, you're gonna love David.
So I'm not gonna tell him that his existence disgusts me like I did the last guy.
David. David Patton was awesome. I love David Patton.
I was actually really surprised that Steve read that tweet or that super chat that I sent.
I mean, we agreed. We just tried to. He was an interesting guy. I mean, it's almost and there were certain points where it was like he was trying too hard to be
A dick.
sort of too hard.
Like, the funny thing about that guy is as big an asshole as he was, and he was in just about every way he could be. He, like, if you look at not what he was saying, but like what he was trying to say, I agree with him on a couple small things. But,
Yeah, actually, when it comes to the MRAs and the MGTOWs, when they talk about like child custody and stuff like that in the courts, they're not wrong.
Yeah,
So-
there's a lot of bias there. There's also a severe lack of support for like male victims of domestic violence.
Yeah.
Like there's problems with addressing homelessness and all that kind of stuff. So like there's legitimate reasons for men's rights activism, but it's like he was just such a fucking asshole about it.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing is like I don't understand why men's rights have to be like. I don't know why they have to fight with women's rights. Why can't we all like work together? Like I don't understand why it has to be.
Because the political landscape hates cooperation.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, I ran into this because for a brief moment I was asked to help host a support group for
I
men
just had Taco Bell delivered.
domestic violence, and
You
they tried
lazy
to
son of a bitch.
for like a space for people to talk and stuff, and the women's shelters and rights groups were super against it because they were concerned there's only so much funding to go around, so if this gets funding, we'll lose funding. And so I've seen that kind of battle play out, and it's really there just needs to be more cooperation. Stop looking at it as a men's issue and a women's issue. It just needs to be a human issue, period. Like, you know, when people are in trouble, when they need support, there should be support for them. But yeah, it's complicated.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I don't mind there being like women's support groups and men's support groups and shit like that and shelters. I mean, definitely I think that shelters for domestic violence victims should be segregated by you know, men and women because people can be really traumatized by
the problem is not that they're segregated, it's that for men they virtually don't exist in most places
well,
at all.
That's
right?
true. That is accurate.
Yeah. So, and like, so, you know, I've talked to people in men's rights movements that weren't complete fucking assholes and that were trying to do good things, but yeah, like the way that guy was talking, he's just a dick.
None of this would happen if women would remember their place and get back in the kitchen.
Obviously.
We're on their knees, as Dave will be.
You're trying too hard.
That was creepy.
Yeah, you're trying way too hard, and I will be putting a very large lock on my door at night. So let's put it that way.
Don't worry.
Wait, Dave. Is that why you were asking for a good, safe company to manufacture a new door?
Yeah, definitely. It's gonna be made of heavy iron, and the hasp is gonna be made out of a very special alloy that I designed. So
someone need a
blowtorch. You're thinking about going into like university or college or something, right? Looking big.
Yes, I am.
You should take molecular biology, so that you have a hope of finding your penis.
Oh.
Damn.
Ouch.
Yeah.
I wouldn't waste money on that door. Don't waste money on the doorbells. Just get used to waking up with Look a Pig looking in one of your body crevices with a torch, mate. That's all it's going to have. He's going to cavity search you every morning just because he can.
It's
Your
great
life's gonna
because
be
everybody
awesome.
would say flashlight here, and torch is a way creepier image for most people in the States. Just like just fire, just like leaned over.
Is that torch like they do in the Frankenstein movie?
Yeah.
Yes. Have a pitchfork as well. We're
That's
old
what you
school down here in
call-
Australia.
Flashlights.
No, I would be, I would wear some nice latex gloves. I'd be considerate.
Now, what if he's allergic to latex?
Yeah, that can be a problem. Lambskin.
Leather.
It's fine.
Nice leather.
Lambskin, like in Hannibal. There you go.
Lambskin.
At least they're washable if I use leather.
Well, like, lambskin, like, they make lambskin condoms for people who are allergic to, never mind.
Or, I mean, you could just use lamb intestine.
Condoms? Who uses those?
Not fucking Dane, because that requires him to get fucked.
I thought we weren't supposed to be talking about this when Steve got back. We need to be careful.
You guys were already talking
Should be
about
okay.
condoms?
No, it was just a warning from Steve about look at Casey.
It was a
Yeah.
warning about.
Steve
There's some
said not to talk
topics I
about
don't want
anything
to talk
regarding
about.
the back door. That's it.
Oh.
Where's Edgar?
Pretty specific. Yeah, where is
don't know.
Edgar? Edgar, you should be in here.
Edgar, what is your Skype username?
Join us,
Edgar.
Join us. One of us, Edgar.
It's probably Mr. ID. It can't be
I
that
see- I
complicated.
see Ocean's joining.
Yeah.
We're going to
I sent
add
him
you,
deep one.
Edgar.
What?
I got a 97 on my final.
Oh, good.
How is that even possible?
I don't know.
Yes,
Probably-
that's how.
Congratulations.
You cheated? You probably
I got
cheated.
a live at Mr. ID 1.
No way a woman can get that high of a score.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
It's no 300%.
Goddamn women taking our jobs. They're taking our jobs!
Yeah, I had
This is
a,
why
I had
we're
a,
one.
That's the greatest episode of South Park.
It is. They're only taking the good jobs, though. They're not taking the coal mining jobs and, all the dangerous shit.
Yes,
farming.
preparing rock bench tops now apparently is the latest thing to die from in Australia, and we've also had a resurgence of black lung, the disease associated with coal mining. It's first time we've seen it in decades here. It's a whole outbreak of it because the companies went, fuck safety, and just send it in the pit. Safety costs money. Don't be stupid. That cuts into our profits. What the fuck are you thinking?
Oh, safety's not needed.
Safety's overrated. I remember the good old days. They'd send canaries down, and when they run out of canaries, they'd just send a kid down first.
So let's read this from Red Pill Religion here. Let's take a look at this because I'm kind of curious what this actually says.
You haven't read it?
Oh,
No,
that's
no,
my
I have-
suggestion.
I haven't read
Whiskey
this.
Tango Foxtrot.
What the fuck exactly? So Steve
Jared,
McRae.
I would like you.
You
Wait,
want
what?
you want Jared to read this?
I want Jared to read it.
I don't know. Can you read it, Jared, or is it too small for you?
Not from the
Hold on,
internal.
I'll send you the link, Jared.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, sweet.
All right.
Jared,
Hey,
it's
Ocean
Jared.
here. I have joined.
Hey, Ocean, check your Twitter DMs real quick.
All right.
I sent you something. At Look a Pig.
Oh, come on now. So, Jared.
All right.
I'm not getting it.
You're not getting any? That sounds like a personal problem.
I know. It's sad.
It's okay. It's not the end of the world.
I know.
All right. We ready for this wonderfully worded expose?
Let's hear it.
Steve McRae, a well-known professional hater of Christians and believing Jews, has recently morally condemned the Red Pill Religion team. Problem 1. This is a man who has insulted multiple Red Pill religion team members who are child sex abuse survivors. He also routinely trades in demonstrable pseudoscience, demonstrable pseudo-history, and demonstrable lies about the nature of religious beliefs and its history.
So, wait, hold on. What exactly, like, what pseudo-history or pseudoscience is he even talking about here? Because
He's talking about
Here's
Steve on the
history.
Sphinx, not Steve at all.
Oh,
Obviously.
He doesn't. He never goes into details. Like as you'll see in this article, it's just like he's painting with a broad strokes.
Well, he never even mentions these red pill religion team members who are child abuse sex survivors.
well, apparently he got diddled.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm just saying.
and I'll give you guys an update because I've been talking to Dean all day. So after this article, I'll let you know what
I'm surprised
Dean
you're
says.
alive and not. I mean, alive one, and if the fact that you are alive, not drunk.
It's good. Let's put it that way. Good.
By the way, whenever we receive a donation, everyone take a shot of alcohol.
I don't drink.
You should have
Yeah.
warned me.
Neither do I, but I'll do it in spirit.
I like beer. I've got beer. We all like beer.
What kind of beer do you like? Do you like beer?
You ever drink out to your blackout drunk, huh, Judge?
I can't remember.
I like actually banter beer, but I bought cheap beer tonight because, you know.
I've had
overnight
Scopes
is
Go.
drinkable.
I've had Scopes Go, which is Macedonian beer. You don't even need to drink but one to get you a hangover because it has formaldehyde in it.
Oh, fuck that shit.
So, yeah,
What kind
So
of
who
beer
wrote
you
this
want?
article?
What's
Was it-
the one with the dead juice in it?
Oh, this is Dean Esme in it. This is Dean
Dean
Esme.
wrote this article.
Yes, Dean wrote.
Dean-
Dean Esme wrote this. Oh shit!
No.
yes.
So I have to
No.
say, I do not have alcohol, but I have painkillers. So
You're not
Just
really
wanted to-
drink.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, it is Dean Esme. Wow.
Max
But Fred-
Colby. Yeah, go
Still
ahead.
call him Max.
Yep.
Right. All right. Anyways, back to this beautiful piece of literature.
Literature. That's a.
That's putting it
Okay.
as nicely as I can. Because it sure as fuck ain't fact.
You could call it a rag.
Why would anyone care about such a man's moral condemnation? Problem 2. McRae and his group of ideological fellow travelers and hangers-on are also people who routinely deny that there is any objective morality anyway.
Fellow travelers. I am not a fellow traveler of Steve McRae.
But what about a hanger-on?
Only to watch the
Miles
shit
is
show.
Definitely a hanger-on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a dingleberry.
I was getting ready to say that exact same thing, just like a dingleberry. Isn't that just such
We
a
all
weird
listen,
word for
Gandalf,
what it
don't
is? A
lie.
dingleberry.
For dear fucking life. For dear fucking life. That's all I gotta say about that.
Yep. So, our answer to McRae and his fellow moralizing, bullying cultists and pseudo-scholars is simple. You have no moral leg to stand on condemning anyone. You mock, abuse, and marginalize the vast majority of the world's child rape victims. You use and abuse other child rape survivors to score political points, and you routinely hang out with pseudoscientists and pseudo-historians peddling easily debunked propagandistic garbage. Is that even a fucking word?
Let me stop you there. We abuse you because you're a dickhead and a douchebag. You don't lump everyone else
Uh-oh.
in the world that has been slighted or especially the people who have been abused, because we've never done that. We've actually come out in strong favor of the very church that you're a part of, the Catholic Church. Me, Casey, and Steve actually did a stream specifically on that, where we took the victim side, where people like you try to be rape apologists, because that's what you do. But don't make this about us versus all of them, because that's a lie.
What is
It's a
it even
flat-out
trying
lie.
to refer to? In which way has anybody that isn't a complete retard that's been on the show, like maybe Matt Powell or somebody like that, ever said anything that would be like, fuck child abuse survivors. Like, I don't understand where that's even coming from.
The delusion is strong with this one.
Okay, so you know how there are some radical feminists out there that like they blow things out of proportion, and like if you disagree with them in whatever capacity, because they're like a rape survivor, they paint it as, oh, you bullied me because I'm a rape survivor or something like that. This is the exact same thing that those radical people do, except he loves dick.
Yeah. Sums it up.
Is this his way of trying to ensure a rape fantasy comes true?
Oh, that would be epic.
I don't know.
Is this where I get involved?
I don't think so. I think that he's really just trying to play hard, like the victim card, but he doesn't have anything to play other than his diddling as a kid. So now it's become, hey, you bullied a rape survivor or something like that, and so he's just playing up like that aspect of it, and there's no way that Steve would ever like bully somebody because they were raped as a child or anything like that. That's absurd to think. Huh?
You came in at the right time. he came in right as GE was saying, there's no way Steve would make fun of somebody who's been raped.
Mr. Atheist, you need to say something in Stewie's voice and act like you're being raped as a child.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, that escalated quickly.
Welcome to the show.
Over here, Stewie.
I could oblige half of that request.
Not the rape half.
Yeah, no.
Oh, damn. That
one of the
would
greatest
fit.
moments. And still, if like I said, I'll go into it deeper once he gets finished reading. But one of the greatest moments, if you haven't seen it, is GE when he popped into that what Dean thought was going to be a one-on-one conversation with myself and him, and I can just imagine the look on that monk's face. Like, I can see the black and white eyes just getting as big as those spectacles that he wears as soon as he saw GE come in. It was fantastic.
It was. He fucking came in swinging. That was great.
Go ahead, Jared.
All right. As a child molestation survivor myself, at the hands of secular authorities,
Stop. I'm sorry. What is a secular authority? Can someone please explain to me what a secular authority is?
Do you not have your badge yet?
I don't.
As he's talking about a
The
secular
cop that
prison.
doesn't believe in God, clearly.
Yeah.
But see, like, I'm part of the secular royal family, so is that what's like? Is that?
Oh no.
No. Okay, I got this one. So you are part of like the face of secularism, but behind the scenes runs the secular authority.
Yeah.
Oh, the Illuminati, the skeptic mafia.
No, it's the secular industrial complex, like the military industrial complex back in the 50s.
Oh, so this is like separate from the skeptic mafia.
Sure. Yeah. There's a shadow mafia.
Sure.
The shadow mafia.
Sure.
Okay. So
Shadow
that's what
mafia.
a secular authority is. Okay, thanks. Sorry, please continue.
All of this makes just as much sense as everything that Dean Esme is spouting off in this article. So,
By
I
the
say
way,
we go with it.
we're all homosecular.
I
like
will agree to being homosecular.
I like that.
We're definitely
I'm
homosexual.
bisexular.
I'm definitely
Bisexular.
not. I'm not a secret homosecular.
It's homosecularist.
I'm actually pansecular.
Getting out of control. Jared,
Nice.
Jared, say
all
this.
right, all right.
I'm secular fluid. Let me cut in real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, in the link below, you'll find a GoFundMe link. Feel free to donate to that. Every dollar helps.
Yes,
Okay.
in the
Yeah,
description.
let's get Boole out of Florida, because Florida sucks.
Decent place to visit. I don't know why anyone would want to live there.
If you like crazy
I don't
people,
care.
shuffleboard.
It is hotter than 9 kinds of hell there. Like, your fucking skin melts off your body. I hate that place.
Look at Big.
We had fun there.
No, I know it was a blast. We had a great time.
Like I said, great place to visit. I would not want to live there again.
As a fat individual, I might go to Florida.
Oh, I'm not a moderator on this channel. Why the fuck am I not? I don't even go to channels where I'm not a moderator. Somebody put the link in the chat.
God damn.
She's got that
me
royal
to make her a mod.
secularist thing down, don't she?
I'm like a moderator everywhere I go.
I do not go to channels that I am not a moderator. How dare I go beneath me?
Say something in the chat, Casey. Say something in the chat, Casey, and I'll add you to the moderator list.
Alright, here we go. I have no particular distress being morally condemned by McRae or his friends / groupies. These are people.
I am not a McRae groupie.
No, you are the groupie. Let's get it right, Kyle.
I can't think of anything more hard.
I have Steve muted on Twitter right now because I can't stand his Twitter feed. Totally not a groupie.
Isn't he banned from Twitter at this point?
I don't know. He might.
He's currently in Twitter jail.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I muted him.
I guess he went a little too hard on Andrew Rappaport or something.
Yeah, he was just. It was so like I don't know.
Said someone lied or something.
He got kicked for trying to quiet a voice. That was the reason Twitter gave him, that he was trying to quieten a voice.
On the bright side, though, he should have been banned so many times that he wouldn't shut up about being a philosophical atheist or agnostic. So it makes up for it.
Don't mention it.
Does like
spam
that
topic, damn it.
If you say philosophical agnostic 3 times, he shows up behind you.
Oh. Wait, here. I started to read ahead a little farther in this article. It gets better, guys.
Okay.
Well, please.
Let's go.
These are people who pretend to be nice, but will lie about you or mischaracterize you and even insult you publicly when you're not there to defend yourself. These are people who routinely mute or mock anyone who challenges their views in any serious way.
Accurate.
They are people who pretend to represent science, in quotations, when they routinely get contemporary mainstream science wrong, and who pretend to represent, in quotes again, empathy, and being, in quotes, nice, while they routinely cruel, condescending, mocking, and hateful towards people who don't share their ideological worldview.
He's so butthurt.
Something tells me he was raging so hard he forgot to go back and proofread that.
He is so butthurt.
He was probably so red. Yeah, I don't pretend to be nice, so he's definitely not talking about me here. I bet this part's about Shannon.
No, it's about me and Steve. It's about the non sequitur show.
No, but he's talking about the friends and travel buddies and groupies and like I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Butt pals. I'm not really sure. But, so that would include, I feel like that, I mean, he said Steve's groupies, so I'm assuming.
Pals is very masculine. Can we say butt people?
Butt people? Okay.
Butt persons?
Pal is masculine?
Butt people, I like. Yeah, pal. No, pal.
I drifted off. I just heard butt people. What are we doing?
See, I make it interesting enough for Jimmy to participate.
Yeah,
My face isn't even on the
Steve's
screen.
fairy boy.
My face isn't on the screen. Otherwise, people would be seeing a butt person right now.
Oh yeah, let's put Jimmy in place of Steve up there.
Yeah,
we can't talk about anal.
Oh.
Why are you so goddamn dark, GE? Like you're just in the shadows. Don't you have like a light?
They don't believe in light.
That can't be around us, man.
Casey's
how
afraid
I
of the light.
in the shadows.
Batman.
Casey
I so
doesn't like
badly
the
want to
light.
just see the soft glow of a cigarette on Godless's end.
And a raspy voice with coffee.
Yeah.
Can I get a refill?
Hello, heathens. How y'all doing?
Jimmy, we will get you. We'll put you on the screen.
Oh, it's not a big deal.
So that people can see you.
Just give it a little bit of time.
Oh, from Smitty in the chat, rectal Americans.
Rectal Americans.
Rectal Americans. That's
the article
funny.
didn't even bother to mention how vain everybody in the community is.
Oh, I have a feeling he's going to get there, but what I find interesting is he's so butthurt over the treatment. Here's the problem, especially with someone of my temperament. You get what you give. I will start off pleasant, accommodating, and civil. If you fall into dumb fuckery, whatever you get from that point on is on you.
Totally.
All this stems from GE bringing his kids into
get
it.
on to me whenever I start getting shitty back to somebody.
What? That's because
KC does?
You have 2 levels. You have like normal, and then you have balls to the wall. There's
I think
in between.
there's you're 2 peas in a pod on that category.
Who is she describing if not herself?
Yeah,
there's like no in between there.
Yeah, 2 peas in a pod right there.
Guys,
Yeah, I
did
agree. The 2 peas in the pod comment.
I just did an investigation that I feel very compelled to report on. I think everyone will want to hear about this. Because of what we were talking about, I went ahead and did a YouTube search for anal atheist. There is a page called The Anal Atheist. They have 627 subscribers, only 1 video, and that video is them, I think, just announcing that they got to 400 subscribers.
That's a letdown. That is a letdown.
Whoever you are, I will collab with you.
And please do something with the name. Like, if you're gonna have a video, use The Anal Atheist. Like,
oh my god! So the only video is the 400 subs, and it's just a picture of this Mr. Clean-looking dude holding his face with the caption "Feels pretty good, cunt."
I would think that
Oh, that is beautiful.
I would think that it would be instead. Well, I don't know how graphic I can get, but instead of a drawing of an actual anus, but instead of the anus, it would be the A symbol, like the atheist symbol, drawn where the actual is supposed to be.
Oh my god, with a little circle star around it,
yeah.
like an asterisk in there.
That is beautiful.
Genius.
I have the atheist symbol tattooed on me. It's like one of those like watercolor splash thingies, and the atheist symbol is in negative space.
Is it near the anus though?
No, I do not have a tattoo near my anus. But thank you for asking.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like we're comfortable enough. By the way,
wait, Smitty says anal atheist is TJ Kirk.
Oh, accurate. Yeah.
I get the joke, but I don't think. Oh, okay. So I think they've done stuff together, but the channel, or they've done like there's an anal atheist video of some black guy talking about TJ. It looks like.
I feel like
TJ shoved the banana up his butt. Anyway.
Yeah.
But the channel called The Anal Atheist is it's just an anime girl doing that ahago face. How do you say it? Someone here watching. It's where you stick out your tongue and cross your eyes like you're like.
I don't know weeaboo shit.
It's like I work with a lot of cosplayers. There we go, Dave.
I'm sorry that I asked you that, Casey, but I feel like as your parishioner, your reverend, that's something within my my wheelhouse to ask.
Oh, do we need to do pre-marriage like counseling with you?
If you didn't know, I am actually going to be the one to marry Godless Engineer and KC at their wedding.
That's awesome.
I recently became ordained, so any confessions that you guys need out there, if you, like,
are you going
the
to marry
the better.
Pig and Dave too?
Juicier the better. No, I don't do same sex.
John, I don't think we're ready to do those confessions. Oh, that's funny.
What do you think this is?
Kyle, are you willing to take confessions alone with me in a dark room?
Yes, absolutely. That's the best kind.
Am I allowed in the dark room?
No.
I mean,
I can't wait to
oh,
start
okay. If Kyle says
What if
no.
I'm in the corner with night vision goggles?
Absolutely not. But I'll tell you, Ocean, the penance is I don't take penance lightly. So we're gonna have to, there's a couple Hail Marys and some.
You prefer your penance hard and
I didn't know
rough.
Ocean was here.
I like this penance idea, Kyle.
Hi, Ocean.
Ocean's here, Red Eyes
I'm
here. There's all sorts of people here that are being quiet.
How are you doing, Mr. Atheist?
I'm good. I actually want to say, besides congratulations, which I hopefully have said already, I want to commend John and KC. Like, it's such a progressive marriage. They're down in the South, but they have atheistic views and some more left views, if I'm not mistaken. And the most progressive thing being, like, KC doesn't mind that John and I aren't going to stop fucking. Like, it's just such a progressive, beautiful.
I knew that was building to somewhere like that.
Well, polyamory is all
Mr.
right.
Atheist never gives out superlatives like that without there being an ulterior motive. I know him that well.
I like to take people on a journey.
It's the arc.
Yeah.
They are having a very progressive wedding though. It's in the South, and a gay man is actually going to be performing the ceremony. That's about as. The only way it could be any more left is if I was an actual anime character, like you were just talking about, or a furry.
Yeah. Well, wait.
You can be a furry while you marry us if you want to.
You really?
What do you
want
think I am?
Kyle dressed as like some kind of fox?
I'd be a squirrel, I think.
Probably not.
I'm always looking for nuts.
Just be a raccoon, okay? I mean, he already
What the fuck
had
is this
raccoon.
we're doing here?
I think a pink rabbit would be appropriate. A pink rabbit.
No, a squirrel. 'Cause I'm always looking for nuts.
Yeah, got to go for the squirrel. But I am curious about this journey. Does it always have a happy ending?
I'd still say raccoons, man, because you're always looking for dumpsters.
I'm actually
I would make a really inappropriate comment directed towards Mr. Atheist right now, but I'm not going to because he got enough of it in the last stream. So
I'm actually a philosophical furry.
that's probably a thing.
It's exactly like being a furry. I'm just an asshole about it. Ah, love you, Steve. Sorry.
That was funny.
And speaking of Steve being an asshole, let's get back to this wonderful diatribe.
Oh, was there structure to this before I showed up? I'm sorry.
Oh, not
was,
really.
yeah.
We're just reading the ramblings of Dean S.
Yeah.
I just read the. Are we done? Have you read the entire article out loud? Because I just read the PS down at the bottom, and I think it's
Not yet,
it's
no.
funny.
Not yet. We're about halfway
Alright.
through.
We go to the description.
Just barrel through it, Jared.
So the fact that they're also cruel to victims of child sex abuse who don't happen to be politically worthy of McRae and company's selective empathy should also tell you a lot. That was all one sentence, people.
He's a master of words.
Yeah.
It's not right.
He has all the best words.
You haven't
The
lived,
best.
by the way, until you've seen
Not very
Dean S. vaping in his documentary.
It's actually a pretty decent documentary.
The motherfucker can't keep his eyes open. I don't know why.
I know when he talks, his
Perpetually
eyes are
stoned?
closed the whole time. I don't know.
Who does?
Permabaked?
Dean?
Permabaked?
Dean
That-
S. May.
That could explain it.
I've never seen what he looks like, but he talks with his eyes closed.
Oh
Yeah,
yes.
he's in. So go watch Red Pill.
Taking the red pill.
The red
Taking
pill.
the red pill.
Taking the red pill.
Taking the red pill.
Yeah, the
People who
documentary.
talk with their eyes closed are usually like just so incredibly wrapped up in themselves. It's just like a small pattern that I've noticed.
I don't. Yeah. Well, see, I don't know if it's like he's talking with his eyes closed or if he's just squinting really hard.
Okay.
But the motherfucker has 3 teeth and he.
Have you counted?
You're
It
abusing
fakes-
him now, GE. You're abusing him now.
Oh fuck.
No, this is
Does
true.
he ever?
Like, this is true. This is accurate. He's not like being mean about it. Accurately, he has like he has a few teeth missing.
I want to.
Yeah.
I want to say.
So, if I
Ocean
wanted
said that
to
people who are full of
lunch-
themselves talk with their eyes closed, and I don't think that's very accurate because I've never seen Jimmy do that. And if anybody is full of themselves, then it would be.
Okay. Let me tell you all a true story right now.
It's like
Last
the Black
week,
Swan
Kyle and
thing,
I
you
were
know?
arguing about something, and I sent Kyle a message, and I said, I think you might be the most self-assured person I've ever met. His exact response was, yep. That's you can't be more self-assured than that.
I'm confident.
just saying, it's odd.
I know when I'm right, and I know when you're wrong.
Now, my question about this guy is, does he ever stop mid-sentence and do that little, like, half laugh? That's another super arrogant thing where it's like, did you know? Did you know? Did you know? That, you know what I'm talking about?
Judging from his writing style, that would not surprise me.
Did you know Steve McRae is sympathetic to bestiality?
He actually is.
From
We'll get into that.
what I've
So
seen,
there's
what
a
he'll do
chance.
is he'll just go fast forward like through everything. Like Dean Esme, it just talks really really fast.
His opening,
Alright.
his opening
Which means he doesn't
diatribe
see
to
very
his
much, I
streams
guess.
are what's epic to me. I mean, when he opens the streams, he's like, "We're the group of people that feel that atheists are bigots. They hate everybody else. If you're not an atheist, it's just a rambling diatribe of
So this
shitting
person wrote an
Jared,
article
go.
about Steve McRae.
Hang on.
Yeah.
That's how low the bar is right now to get an article written about you?
Yes.
This person has
That's
written
how low
multiple
it is.
articles about
DM
Steve
you
McRae.
straight.
This person has also written multiple articles about me and John.
Yep, he's written about everybody.
Wow.
Well,
He hates everyone.
what's wrong with me?
You haven't
You
hit his
don't
radar.
do enough.
You're like too fake nice. Like he doesn't
Well-
figured out that you're not really a nice person.
So
yet.
so like you didn't say, and I quote, the only person here that's a danger to Max's kid or to Dean's kids is Dean himself, which
set up-
is
yeah.
which is not saying that he abuses his kids, just that he's dangerous to them.
That set in motion a series of events that we have still. That's been almost a year ago, and we're still reeling from that.
yeah.
Is he raising his kids fundamentally religious?
Oh, you should see the videos. GE will send you the link. I think GE's got.
Okay, then
The
I'll
one-
say it. You're abusing your kids, bruh.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Now you'll have an article written.
Yeah, now
about
you're gonna be be on his radar.
Good luck.
That's it.
All right. Anyways, back to the shit show. Those who defend ideological secularism while condemning Christians for their much smaller sex abuse problem are more than hypocrites.
Sex abuse program. Huh?
What? Yeah, it definitely would fall under program instead of problem.
What is
What the fuck?
He is so
Oh.
delusional.
Oh, wait. They're hate mongers, period. We sex abuse survivors are overwhelmingly more likely to be abused by secular authorities than religious ones. Really, motherfucker? Have you looked at the Catholic Church?
He is Catholic. That's the ironic thing. He's a Catholic.
Holy shit.
Did you write this before last month's revelation?
You wrote this yesterday.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
What is he including in secular authority though?
Who knows?
'Cause if he includes something like parents, then maybe he's right. But
Probably the grocery store. I don't know. I mean,
Totally the
I don't know
grocery
where he goes.
Near the
Oh.
cabbage. Has to be
NASA.
near the cabbage.
It's all NASA.
every person in prison.
Yeah.
I think that's what he's aiming.
What's the PSA? That's the.
Oh, what? We're almost there.
Okay.
So when anti-religious zealots feel entitled to morally condemn everyone else, the rest of us have no obligation to listen or care. These are people who will never subject themselves, or people or things they like, to the same standards they apply to all religious people. And they're also, it bears repeating, people who will routinely tell you that morality is entirely subjective or a social construct. Which it is.
You know what's funny though? You know what's funny about that statement is Steve McRae actually will argue for objective morality.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's the funny thing.
But I mean, Steve McRae also will
Steve's
argue
also
for,
wrong.
in some possible universe, it's possible.
In short, being called morally bankrupt by people who have no morals is not particularly upsetting.
It's upsetting enough for you to write the oracle. So
Oh,
to
yeah.
say.
P.S. This is an open offer to anyone in McRae's orbit who is taking this guy seriously to come onto a stream and talk to us. We offered McRae friendship and dialogue and discussions on how to make atheist-theist relations better and how to do scientific debates in an interesting and truly useful way. But
Wait,
no
real
dice.
quick, did anyone hear like the big problem with this already? It started with anyone in Steve's circle who takes him seriously.
Oh, I
No
don't
one in
take
Steve's
it
circle takes him seriously.
No,
So
totally not.
So
Who's it
get
for?
this. So following that, I sent Dean a message and let him know that next Sunday, much like Andrew Rappaport, we were going to do an expose on him. A lot of people know, and Dean himself knows, so this isn't going to be a shock to him. But I was sent when he did the stream with King Crocoduck, somebody who hates Dean with a passion, randomly sent me an email. I have no idea who it was. And that's the truth. It was an anonymous email, but it was a zip file, and in that zip file there were about 600 tweets from Dean. This person had collected that shows every contradiction that Dean has ever made since he's on social media.
Who has that kind of
So I know, but I'm glad he did now.
It's the
Usually,
internet.
you know, I was
Somebody.
going to let it go, but I'm glad I held on to it because since he wants to, try to point out that we're this way. We're going to go through some of those tweets and point those out. So I let him know. I said, look, this is what we're going to do. Just like everybody else, just like we did with Andrew Rappaport. If this is when it's going to be, you're more than welcome to come in to defend some of the things that we're going to say, because I don't want it painted like we didn't give the guy the chance to come in and defend it. So this is what Dean said. I'm trying to decide if I'm up for sitting and being abused or not. So the plan is, I take it, to put us on trial and then make us defend ourselves to your audience while you act as judge and jury. And I said something like that. It won't be pretty, but we always extend an invite when we do one of these, so no one can say we're taking or talking about someone without giving them the chance to defend themselves. Okay, I'll come. I may or may not bring someone with me. My view is that you people are disgusting bigots and liars who abuse people for fun and profit, and who lie about science and history should be at least representative. The team asked that I bring the team asked that I bring at least 2 other core management team members. I think that's prudent.
I love how he acts like this is some kind of professional organization. What a dipshit.
But I can probably tell you who they are. Hold on a second. Let's see if I can, because they invited me to their Discord. I'm in there.
He then says, so it'll be like 3-on-3. That actually sounds fun. We will do our best not to interrupt and to be aggressive and to listen respectfully as we can. We have been, as we say, trying to be less the least melodramatic. Perhaps something good will come of it. We'll see. We'll be doing a similar show at some point afterwards, at which you'll get a similar invite. We look forward to it. So
who's going to be there on, like, you and Steve and who?
Me and Steve and whoever else wants to pop in. I figured that I extended the invite to Gauss Engineer. I know he has plans that day, but if the opportunity arises, then he can pop in for a little bit.
What day is it going to be?
Next Sunday.
Next Sunday. Yeah.
I'll bring my butthole.
What time next
I'll
Sunday?
pop in.
4 p.m.
If you wanted to have, like, because he keeps talking about, like, this theist-atheist relations kind of thing, it might be fun for me to come with you guys as a theist.
Yeah, I will
go as I'll come as a nice Canadian.
Because, like, I've got some ideas about atheist and theist relations and all that other kind of crap, but I think that Red Pill Religion approaches it horribly. Like, just absolutely horribly.
I'm fine with you. I'm fine with you popping in, Ocean, but don't expect to get any kind of profound message across.
Oh, I don't think that
Dean.
I'm going to, but I do think that. Here's what I think. Is there's a lot of the shit that they throw out against people that are like friends with you guys and Steve that apply directly to atheists. A lot of that shit doesn't fly with me because I'm a theist. So
I can come as a Mormon.
There you go.
You probably will be on his radar by then with that comment that you just made about him abusing his kids. That will put you right in the forefront.
I think Jimmy should be there. I'm definitely not going to be there because I hate those motherfuckers.
Yeah,
and you're not
I didn't think you would.
Oh, yeah, I do too, but there's a certain amount of entertainment of.
They ceased to entertain me a long time ago. I just don't even mess with them.
I don't know. I
can understand
think it's pretty funny. Recently, they did a whole like proof for God stream where Dean actually said that gravity is supernatural.
Oh,
that's funny.
There you go. And he says that we're the pseudoscience, like we're the peddlers of science that doesn't comport to reality. Right. A guy that says that exorcisms are real, that demons exist, and that gravity is supernatural. Get the fuck out of here.
So how much longer before he becomes a flat earther?
I don't know.
Seems like there's a countdown to that.
Dean is going to go with whatever's going to get him the most
attention.
The most attention. If
give
he
it 6 gallons of chili juice.
If he sees that Flat Earth will do that, he will go Flat Earth, trust me.
Which is why I didn't ask if, but when.
Yeah. Wouldn't surprise me at all. Red Pill Flat, or the Red Pill Earth. That's what we're looking at next. Red Pill Earth.
May I give an invocation at this event? Dear God, thank you for holding my ass to the ground.
Wow.
All right, so you just got a donation. The only comment is beards. So I think beards in order from worst to best.
We all have
Ocean, David, and Steve. That's all that is said there. So I just wanted to point that out.
Ocean's beard is phenomenal.
I think my beard's the fullest, so.
You don't have a beard.
But when
Mine's
I
well
do,
trimmed.
Fuck all your beards.
That's my plan.
Wait, I missed that. What is your plan?
She said, "Fuck all your beards."
Oh,
What?
such a dirty.
I've
Wait,
still got
wait.
hair, so-
Anyone else here a fan of the Whitest Kids You Know?
What is that?
I've
it's
seen
ju-
like one or two videos.
You talking about
of it.
Steve?
No. There was a skit show.
There's a
called,
show.
Yeah, called The Whitest Kids You Know. And
Jared.
one,
I know who would be a huge fan of the Whitest Kid, you know, and that would be Mr. Atheist. If you watched the last ad homies, you'll get that joke. But he will definitely go for the white people.
It's like Kyle won't let it go, and I'm so ready to just give in and just be like, "Look, guys, it's not a big deal. White people are just the best."
it wasn't
everyone has
wasn't,
their personal preference.
wasn't
But
there
the
a,
reason why it came to
Jared
mind.
tried to make that okay.
wasn't there a Backstreet Boys song called "The Right Stuff"?
Yes,
Yes.
there was.
The white
But there was a parody on that called "The White Stuff."
Yes,
there
it
you
was
go.
talking about the stuffing in Oreos.
Oh, I was gonna say the white stuff sounds like what I did to stay awake in college.
Okay. You know what though, Jimmy? I think you would really enjoy this because the skit of theirs that came to mind when you mentioned that when you replied to Casey that way was I'm gonna grape you in the face.
I'm gonna grape you in the mouth.
Grape is yeah. What is that? What is that?
No grape jokes.
Is
No,
it what's eating Gilbert Grape, or is what is Gilbert Grape eating?
No, there's a white joke that goes. I don't know why we're on race right now, but we are. There's a white joke
You
that
can't let
talks
it
about
go.
grape. Look,
Just for
it affected me majorly, Jimmy, when
Look
that
at
happened. Okay, I'm traumatized.
I bet. So listen, I learned the lesson to not assume the black guy is the scam artist, even though it was in the next 6 videos after that.
Listen, it was glorious because we cut. Now that they brought it up, we cut to we were doing a show on scammers. So it opens up with this scene of a African American gentleman talking to the news, and Jimmy goes, "Well, let's hurry up and hear what this guy did to scam people out." And the guy was the one that got scammed. He just saw a black guy and assumed that he was the scammer.
No, I was on a compilation video of scammers, and this guy was animated in front of a camera, and I was like, it looks like this guy's about to sell some bullshit. But it turns out he was telling the story of how he got scammed. And so I thought, this might have been racially insensitive, so I leaned into it for the rest of the episode. And then the next one was like, the next one was where the African American gentleman was the scammer, but there was just like some white guy sleeping in the background, and I was like, now I assume the white guy in this one was a lot of fun.
If he was the scammer, why is he also the gentleman in that case?
He wasn't the scammer. That's the thing.
I was just trying to repeat Kyle's PC phrasing.
Oh, okay.
I had been saying flat guy up until that point, and then Kyle said African American gentleman to make me look like the asshole.
Yep, that'll do it.
So, I posted something in the side chat for everyone to see. Where we're going to take a vote.
What are we voting on?
Look at the external chat of Skype.
I don't want to click it. What is it? What are we voting on? Just tell me.
I can't say it out loud.
You mean you can't share with the beautiful people that are watching?
No,
we're doing hidden tricks here. I'm sorry,
you
America.
should have a notification on your screen.
I say yes. I say yes.
Go for it. Let's do it.
All right, we have.
Did he
3
offer to
votes.
come in?
No, but we have a way to contact him.
By the way, Jimmy, yeah, go watch that. I think you'll love it.
I don't know how to get to this chat. Wait,
The top corner.
There's a button.
The
Lower
bubble
left,
in the top
lower.
corner.
Little speech balloon button in either the lower left corner or the top
Speech
left corner,
button,
depending
got
on.
it.
Yep, there you go.
All right.
Ocean
We
just
are
knows
going
how to
to
talk
add-
to me.
Just in case he joins, we're going to
It's my
add
sweet,
Dean.
sweet voice.
Why you gotta co-opt my fundraiser that way, Look a Pig?
Oh, I've seen this one. I maybe I didn't answer it earlier. I've watched all of the Whitest Kids You Know.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Just below that, though, there's a question.
Yeah, do it.
Seems to be unanimous.
So, my favorite Whitest Kids You Know.
By contact, though, we do have the majority vote.
There was a good Whitest Kids You Know where they were talking about like how you just cannot talk about killing the president. You can talk about talking about it, but you can't talk about actually killing the president.
I remember that one.
That's a good one.
Yeah, didn't the Offspring used to have a song called "Kill the President"? They had to re-release their album because it was like made illegal or something.
Oh, crazy!
On their very first album.
Oh, well.
You know what NWA would have done? Said "fuck the police."
Yeah, wait, they did.
They did say that. Am I being detained? Exactly. I do not wish to have Joinder with you.
Yes, I do not want Joinder with you.
Yeah.
Ocean, this is all up to you. Ask for Dean's Skype.
What? Me?
Well, you have the end on the Discord.
I don't have. I'm on his Discord, but I don't. Okay, hold on a second. Let's see.
Actually, he's on the Non Sequitur show's Skype. He's on the Non Sequitur show's Skype, or Discord rather.
There was a point when Red Pill Religion wanted me to join them, and I just was like, "No, you guys are reprehensible."
Like Ocean's like, I have fucking okay.
I have standards, all right.
His Skype is
Don't say it out loud. Just put it in the
just type in Max Colby. Oh, fuck him. Type in Max Colby.
All right, Max Colby. Here we go.
He should look like a monk.
I do want to amend my answer to like, if anybody in here really doesn't want to speak to that person, I think we should respect their wishes over the majority.
This is a democracy.
Unless Steve comes
in. There's no general chat.
Unless Steve goes into the back channel and changes the stream key, then it's a dictatorship.
All right, I'm sending him. Oh, there he is. Never mind. He's in here.
He's joined. Yes.
Who is this?
Hey.
Oh.
What up, Pete? How you doing, buddy?
Mr. S.
Oh,
Hey.
it's Godless Engineer.
Hey, Dean, my name is Lucas.
And Kyle. Kyle
and
and David and Ocean.
And Stuart.
There's a whole lot of
We were
us here.
just talking about you in your article. We were reading your article out loud.
Well, we were reading your libel, but you know, 6-1 really.
I figured give you equal opportunity to respond.
I'm sorry, what?
We were reading your article. We figured we'd give you opportunity to respond.
We're letting you respond.
Respond to what?
Yeah.
The
We're
fact
reading
that
your article out loud.
About Steve McRae and the fact that it's complete libel.
It's not complete libel. If he wants to sue, he may do so. Good day.
Oh, good day.
What a killjoy! What a killjoy!
Oh, Dino, my boy, come back.
Good.
That's how it'll be next Sunday too. I'll rage quit.
I was gonna ask
Dad,
him.
I'm on a lot.
I have a serious question. I wanted to ask. I know you don't like queers, but what if I told you?
Oh, he's gone.
He's gone.
I know. I'd say that's what
He doesn't mind.
But what if you told
He
him?
doesn't mind queers. That's the weird thing.
Oh. Well, he will after
doesn't
I'm
mind
done.
queers.
You
You
can't
can't get him for that. You can't get him for that.
Oh boy.
The message I just left should get his attention.
I wanted to compliment him on his incredibly well-written hit piece.
Who's
Yeah,
that?
he didn't even let Australia comment.
It was well written for a 5-year-old.
That was like, he did say one true thing though. I do love attacking stupid people like him just because it makes me happy. He did get one thing right. I'll give him that. So well done.
Yeah,
mate.
that's
well
true.
fucking done.
Well done, mate. Well done, mate.
Well fucking played, mate.
How does what's the difference between an Australian accent and a New Zealander accent?
Pitch, mostly.
I was trying to do this on the show, but I
Less
failed
Kiwis.
miserably.
It's pitch, and you got to say your E's real long.
No, it's there's little it's certain words you can pick up on it. Words like six, they'll sort of say it's 6-pack. It's just little things like that, but yeah,
And
there's a slight difference.
I noticed yip too. Like he would type with me back and forth, and instead of saying like yep YP, it was YIP, like yep. And I had to confirm that he means like yep, because it was like yep, got it. And I was like, oh, yep. I don't want to seem like an idiot by asking what is yip.
The message we just received.
What message?
Oh, look at the side chat.
I mean, I don't know, man.
Yeah, he's
calling Steve McRae a hateful bigot who abuses and marginalizes child rape survivors. No, sorry. Got eyewitnesses on that. Besides, you people are all demonstrably hate-mongering bigots, no better than the KKK or neo-Nazi or Stalinists. Really hateful as fuck.
Stalinists. Stallionists would be horses. Like
I've been told I'm a stallion.
Like super brony. Stallion.
You've got to be honest though. Let's give him another point. I am a bigot. I fucking hate strawberry ice cream, but I fucking love chocolate ice cream. So another point to Dean. Congratulations, sir. Well fucking played. You got another thing
really,
right.
If you people weren't so hateful and abusive, no one would give a shit that you were atheists. I was an atheist for decades. No one persecuted me. A few harassed me. Mostly
Who the fuck is persecuting us? He's the one that's acting all persecuted by running away like a...
Can somebody please ask him what a secular authority is? I really, really want to know.
I won't do a talk with you people without a recorded record. Sorry. What does that even mean? It's
this is recorded.
It's a record.
Oh, did he just derp like that? Really? Did he really just derp like that? It's being recorded, you fucking moron. Yeah, you that fucking stupid, Dean. Dean, you stupid fucking cunt. You're a dumb cunt, Dean. Fuck you.
I'm not ready if he comes back in though now because your accent. Seriously, I am so hard now.
You stupid.
Come back in, Dean, so I can tell you to get fucked, you wanker. You're a fucking wanker, Dean. You should go and work at the Washington Post, you fucking cockhead.
I love that lie on Twitter.
I said, if we say the evidence is weak or non-existent, we're liars. No, sorry, you're a liar if we say we have no evidence. If you want to say it's weak, that's a claim you have to back up. Because lots of people think it's strong.
We give that to a fucking lawyer, you fuck, Dean. Get fucked, Dean. You fucking moron. Yeah, you that's fucking dumb. You posted it on the internet, you fucking stupid cunt.
It's just getting harder.
Oh, by the way, Dean, Steve is listening and he's typing to me. He says, "This is glorious." He says, "Me and Kyle are doing great." Fuck Dean, listening on the phone while eating dinner.
Steve, have you been listening to all of me roasting you? Because I don't think you have.
Ladies, gentlemen, I'm going to make a...
You're too stupid to know what an authority figure is who tries to impose secular values. Are you serious?
Okay, we're going to say that everyone's going to mute but Kyle and then have Dean come in, okay?
I back up my shit every day, dude. I don't owe you anything.
I just want to say to Dean, I want to go to law school so I can be the fucking lawyer to sue you for this shit, you dumb cunt. Get fucked, mate. You're a dickhead.
I love this guy. You're funny.
I'm rock fucking hard.
Red Eye is one of my favorite ranters.
Please just call me at night and lullaby me to sleep. Maybe don't lullaby. Go to sleep.
Go to sleep, you dumb cunt.
I'll abuse you to sleep.
Why are you still awake, you fucking asshole?
Why don't you people get lives and learn how to get along with people who don't think like you? Somehow I can
We don't
be
want to
friends
get along
with
with you douchebag.
agnostics, deists, Hindus. Hindus? That's a thing?
He says
Okay.
Mormon. Dean, I'm Mormon.
Okay, Buddhists, Mormons, and other Christians. But you hate all of us, including any... I think he tried to put atheists there, but with a Y.
Atheist, yeah.
Okay, atheists who don't think like you do. It's ridiculous. You're also babies who can't take
Can I ask you a
criticism,
question?
but think you can say anything.
Hey, Dean. Dean, here's
Who
a heads up.
accepts a Skype call from somebody they don't know and,
What?
and comes
I
in
know, right?
and-
Dean does, because Dean's a
Thought it might
fucking
be titties.
moron. Dean, here's the deal, mate. Across the road from my house, a fucking Muslim lived there. Top bloke. Knew him. He's just moved out, 7 years, best buds. Next door to me, young earth creationist. Used to mow my fucking lawn for me. Really nice bloke. You're a fucking cunt, mate. I don't like you because you're a cunt. Nothing to do with your belief, you fucking moron. Go suck an egg, an emu egg, through a very small hose, you fucking dick. God.
By the way,
Red me on, man.
Being an
It's just
asshole
happening.
when you've been an asshole. Jesus. The self-awareness. It is recording. No conversation without a recording, boys and girls. We're live. It's a show.
We're live. It's recording. It's going on. It's going on. Great Debate Community Channel, fool. Come on, let's go.
For anybody who doesn't understand what the hell's going on, there's a bunch of private chats going on in the background in Skype right now.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Godless Engineer is being really diplomatic.
I keep telling him I'm a Mormon. He said he can get along with Mormons.
He's ignoring everyone that he has been shown to be wrong about. He keeps making these claims, and here I am like, hey, all this shit is abjectly wrong concerning me. Why don't you come on air and give me your apology like your religion dictates? Notice how he hasn't responded to that?
Steve McCrae's typing. Steve McCrae's typing.
The boss is here.
Steve McCrae's typing.
This is either
what
where
you're
we get
supposed to be
shut
doing.
down, or
Get back to your fucking job.
Did someone just call Steve the boss? Because I might.
Steve McCrae, yo Dean. Okay, here's Steve McCrae. Yo Dean, you dumb fuck. This is being streamed live so people can watch you run like the bitch you are.
Little bit.
the little bit.
He did quantify the size of bitch.
Yes,
today you
Bring some
became.
friends.
Bring your
Tell
friends,
you what,
bitch.
I'll bring some friends if you like. Bring
Bring
your
all-
friends.
Bring all your
Steve.
fucking
Bring
friends,
your
dickhead.
please.
Let's
Bring
make
that
this the
fuckwit
biggest
with the
clusterfuck
glasses.
that's ever been
Where's
on
your
the
where's your
community.
where's your fuckwit mate with the mirrored sunnies? Bring that fucker in too. Bring that
Everyone
fucking
be
dickhead
quiet for
in.
me.
Bring 'em
Let's
all.
face
Fuck
that
with the
cunt.
That's
glasses.
the biggest dumpster fire we've ever had.
I want
Everyone
a
be
piece of
quiet.
that fucking dickhead with the
Everyone
fucking
be quiet.
glasses.
I want this dumpster fire to contribute to climate
somebody,
change.
listen, somebody explain.
In
Hold
this
on, hold on.
moment
Listen,
of
somebody
chaos.
explain to Mike, to Max. Type in there. Hold on. Type into Max real quick that we are still doing the trial next Sunday at 4. This is just this is like the grand jury, I guess. We're gonna indict you tonight, and then we're gonna put you on trial next Sunday.
I love
Everyone
it.
who is watching, check the link down in the description. There's a GoFundMe link. This is the type of entertainment that can continue to happen if you donate. Okay,
Steve,
now
if you're
everyone
listening,
else.
please type to Max that we are still doing the thing next. Yeah. Tell,
I'm from Canada.
tell him
I'm
we're
nice,
still doing it next
David.
Sunday. This is just a.
We need to get Shannon.
David,
Now we definitely need to get Shannon Q in here because Shannon Q hates Dean Esme.
All right, everyone tweet Shannon that we have Dean.
What title is
No,
this?
Shannon
Bring
won't come
your
in here.
friends.
Yeah, Shannon won't come in here.
Yeah, Shannon won't engage.
Hang on.
Shannon won't engage Dean, and
Mr.
that's okay.
Mr.
Hey, what
McGinnis,
fucking
I
time-
suggest you get a T-shirt with that last comment you made on it.
I was just wondering.
Well, look up from
What table
Canada,
is
I'm
Dean
nice,
sitting
eh?
at tonight, Dave?
Well,
David,
sorry
what-
if I hurt your feelings. Sorry, because we just want to have a conversation, talk things through a little bit. Find
Come
some
on,
coffee
Dean.
ground, have some maple syrup. Beat
You
a
sound
beaver.
like fucking Daryl off of Letterkenny.
Where's
What's happening is he'll bring the white engine and Mr. Bright.
fucking bring them all.
Dude, if he brings in White Engine, God damn it.
Bring your whole posse, mate. Bring them all. Bring your
Hey,
crew, man.
What?
Show the live chat.
White Engine has like just repeatedly, every time he opens his mouth and says something, it just reveals how fucking dumb he is. He's like that Mark Twain quote incarnate. Like if he just would not say anything, people would probably have a better opinion of him.
Oh, good night, sir. That's what he ends with. Come on, we just said you could bring all the friends that you'd like.
By the way,
Meow. Meow. Puss,
This
puss,
whole,
puss.
like,
Saucer
he-
of milk to table 3 for the fucking pussy.
The guy likes to bring
Everybody
up being a
says
sex
that.
abuse
Can I
victim.
please ask a question? Am I the only female here? I believe so. Can I please ask a
Yeah.
question as the only female here? Why the fuck do people use pussy as like a
Pejorative.
pejorative? Like that shit is strong.
Oh,
Yes.
Equal representation.
now.
It's
Okay.
strong. It's elastic. It gives birth. It's like the toughest shit that there is. I agree with Casey.
Hey, that
Okay,
shit takes a pound.
apparently
I'm
we're
talking about
we're
a cat.
bigots who are as
Why?
bad as any Klansman.
Look,
We are bigots
look.
as bad as any Klansman right now. And then he says BRB.
I live in Alabama.
Look,
I know
Didn't
what
know
they
I am
cock
Jewish.
Can be an insult, and clearly pussy and cunt can be an insult too. That's just the way it works. Equal representation.
You should
He
just
keeps
call him an
bringing up the
incel.
sex abuse
Well,
card like
yeah.
it fucking gives him credibility.
Well,
Motherfucker, lots of atheists, including myself, were also sex abuse victims.
Me
I'm
too.
not in the fucking, like, oh my god, I can't be an atheist because I'm going to get diddled again.
Well, and
Fuck
here's
you,
the
you fucking
here's the
asshole.
thing. So when Steve called what he wrote stupidly wrong, he asked stupidly wrong, to which I had to reply, Max, I read it aloud as you have it typed. The grammar and punctuation was painful.
What punctuation?
Exactly.
Steve's a Jew too. I'm also a Jew. Heritage
Steve is
I'm a
wise.
Jewish.
Jew by heart. I really want Jesus. Like Steve's Jewish curls just turned me
Oh.
on.
Now the live chat is public. The internal chat. I just put it out on there.
Can we assign voices to people who aren't here? I'll gladly read Dean as Donald Trump if someone wants to do Steve as like Mr. Bean.
Hey guys,
Oy vey,
I'll
does
do
he not know
Steve.
I'm
I'll do
Jewish?
I'll go to your
Obviously.
live chat.
Do a
What
Mr.
a
Bean
fucking
impersonation,
shit.
though. Really,
Anyways,
it's a series of facial expressions.
I
that look
love.
puzzling.
Why would I diss on?
hey guys, I've actually got to go.
Our Skype keeps crashing.
All right.
Okay, bud.
Have
Thank you for
have a
stopping
good
by.
one. Thanks.
We'll see
Yeah.
you guys later.
See you guys
Adios.
And to everybody
Bye.
in the
See
live
you all.
chat.
See you tomorrow on Sunday night.
tomorrow,
Steve
Mr.
Hardy,
Atheist.
I'm excited.
It's good talking with y'all.
Mwah.
See ya,
Donate
Ocean.
to Dave. He
See ya.
needs it more than you do.
I'll be there to tuck John in soon.
We sent our donations in.
Yeah, we did.
We appreciate
Thank
it
you.
very much.
Yes. Thank
Yeah, we'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
I made this a shit show, and I love it.
I'll go to your live chat. See you there. Yes, come to the live chat. It'll be much less hostile to you. Brilliant. Just positively
Do I not
brilliant.
argue against objective morality, Dean S. May?
Tyler Durden says,
It's-
"Great debate
it's-
community. The pejorative pussy is shorthand form of the word pusillanimous, meaning timid and lacking courage." Thank you, Tyler Durden, our resident Satanist.
Steve has the biggest dick I've ever seen. Oy vey.
Lol.
LOL.
I like your whiny Jew voice.
Thank you.
And when are you gonna be a doctor?
Good lord.
You should go to college.
All you do is complain.
Oh, good Glaven.
I'm not an atheist. I'm agnostic.
Wait,
minus
wait.
X.
Hold the fucking phone, ladies and gentlemen. I've just read in chat. Red Pill. Did he actually think that AIDS was fake? Can you please confirm or deny that one for me, Mr. Red Pill dude? Because that's enough fuel for me to burn a bonfire for a year for you. I will just mock you mercilessly if you think that.
That's what people say. People say that on Twitter too. That he denies AIDS or something like that.
Oh please,
There's
please
a
tell me.
documentary that came out like 6-7 years ago or
Dean
something like
used to
that.
think
It's
that
called-
HIV didn't cause
called
AIDS.
The Other Side of AIDS, where they claim AIDS is fake, and there's a band that got really behind that, some punk band and shit, and apparently it's all a big hoax. It's
And
the
he
most
thinks-
bullshit documentary ever.
He thinks
Just
ghosts are
saying.
natural too.
What?
He thinks ghosts are natural.
I like the
Oh, that was beautiful.
You're all
Oh, fuck
welcome.
off. Hey, this is GPH. Hello, dickhead. Shut up.
At this point, this constitutes harassment. Please stop calling. I'll see you at our designated appointment time.
Oh, I'm not stopping. Bitch.
We
You
called
don't
you.
know what
we-
harassment is.
We
There are
called-
messages in a chat that you willfully joined. If you don't like it, leave.
You're harassing
let
me
him.
after I joined the call. Then you
Let him go.
Bring me.
Is somebody like constantly hitting the little phone button?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Probably
what's
look a
going
pig.
on?
Look a pig. Stop harassing him.
I mean, I'm
Don't do
gonna
the
now.
phone button. Come on now.
block me. That is not harassment. He can block me. It's easy. All he has to do is click on my name and hit block.
He's also engaging in the conversation. I want to know about the AIDS.
Yeah. Tell me about the AIDS. Tell me about how it's a magical construct of bullshit science. Come on. Make my fucking day. God damn it. Make my year. Seriously? Please confirm that, Mr. Red Pill fucking religion. Do you think that AIDS is bullshit? God damn it. Just come on, man. Money where your mouth is, motherfucker. Here's your chance. Put it out there. Or are you going to remain silent? Shh.
I wonder if he's going to sue me for slander for saying he gave me AIDS.
Well, in order to do that, he'd have to be able to prove damages.
And I can prove AIDS.
Look, guys, maybe we should just dial back on the atheist thuggery just a little bit. Except for you, Ocean. You know, you're exempt, but you know we shouldn't.
Wait.
I'm a Mormon.
Yeah, we've got a problem, Dave. I'm not an atheist either. I'm an apatheist. I just don't give a shit.
Well, no, then you
I
can be
have to
exempt
say
too.
that Dean finally blocked
We
me.
don't want we don't want to offend anybody, except of course for Dean because he's being a bit of a idiot, right? You know.
Is he being a bit of a hooser?
He's being no. If he was a hoser, he'd be much more polite.
David, how is it that you're a Canadian who can't do a good impression of a
Fuck
Canadian? That'd be like me missing
Look, I can do
a
a
fucking
Scottish
dude
accent
from
if you
the
want me to do
Midwest.
that. Don't tell me to not do a Canadian accent because I can't do it. Apparently.
Apparently,
Yeah,
you
can only
can't
do
do
a
Scottish either.
What the fuck are you talking about, Dave, you fucking idiot?
That's more Irish than Scottish, really, right there. You know.
Of course it fucking is, you fucking moron.
Of course it is.
Ring.
Does anybody have any good accents they want to try?
Well, we don't need to do
No.
good accents.
Apparently I do a good Australian one, but fuck if I know.
Oh, honey, let me tell you how good yours is. I'm pushing up the desk on my end.
Jesus Christ.
you
Fucking hell.
just lifted Mr.
Dean, the good Christian, doesn't care about charity.
But I do want to point out, if anyone watched my show this week, I am a Mormon, and several of you might be too.
I should be, but I told my family to fuck off.
No, well, Mormon. So you're thinking of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, which this week said they no longer want to be called Mormons. So I have adopted Mormon to mean, basically, I'm taking the best thing about me now, which is that I'm atheist, and the best thing I got from being a Mormon when I was, and that's putting sherbet in Sprite. So if you are those two things, you're a Mormon.
See, I always thought that
Kind of like
Santorum.
Santorum.
More men.
Kind of like getting Santorumed.
Wait, sherbet and Sprite, that's kind of like putting meth in your Coke, isn't it?
Does anyone know? Does anyone know what
wait.
what being Santorumed means? Does anyone know the
Yes. No,
What is
yes, no, I don't actually. No. Can we
No,
reverse the
in
stream and
reality,
take back where I said
he's
yes?
always trying to adopt more men.
I'm causing some shit in the Discord now.
I'm calling
Steve,
Dean.
Steve, you need to tone it back on your Mormonism. It was so sweet, I almost had a heart attack.
Did you call him Steve?
For Steve, because let's look at this. Sprite and sherbet and green Jello is amazing, and s'mores. Dude, you are talking about my childhood summers growing up.
Steve was a Mormon too, and all of
I know.
those things are Mormons do like crazy. Also, the way they do potatoes when someone dies, fucking amazing.
What does that
Just
mean
let
when
you know,
someone dies?
They're
My
called
Canadian
funeral
accent was
potatoes.
meant to be
It's a-
ironic.
It's a specific preparation of potatoes, and they're just amazing.
Think German potato salad with cocaine.
Green.
Think putting meth in your cocaine.
With cocaine?
As,
I can get
as
behind
Red
that.
Eye said.
Ring, ring. While there's a moment of silence, I'd like to point out the link in the description is to a GoFundMe. On top of that, every time I say ring, ring is me hitting call and Dean Esme.
You should
Ring,
stop
ring.
doing that. Stop doing that.
Yeah.
I told you that, and I told you that twice.
Okay.
So stop doing
I
that.
hear you.
We all
I told-
not do that.
Don't do that. And I told you that in Discord. Don't, because you'll mess up. You'll mess up the show next week.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
want to fucking
If
that up.
Dean is listening, Piglet shouldn't be doing that to you. Not nice. Sorry.
Piglet. That's even creepier when you call him Piglet. We've
That's
established
just more
he's
amazing.
not a piglet.
Oh no, he's a full-blown hog.
Yeah, he's a hog. A sow is, I believe, the correct term.
I just wanted to say that I called about.
Did you just assume that person's gender, Kyle? Come on now.
Hey,
Wow.
I mean, you're already making assumptions about their species.
hey, I'm a Nazi. That's what we do. The gay Nazi.
He said you were as bad as a Nazi, to be fair.
Sure.
Well, we're all as bad as not.
Put my rainbow swastika on and
Yeah. Well, wait, and actually, so speaking of rainbows, do you use the rainbow sherbet or individual flavor?
I don't
So,
like sherbet.
It's
I
got to
think
be.
the
It's
best
got to be
combo-
orange. It's got to be orange.
Orange and Sprite is pretty traditional. They also use often you get lime, orange, and raspberry. In a 3-stripe thing. I personally like raspberry in ginger ale probably the most as far as combos go.
But what type of ginger ale?
Oh,
There is one that's head and shoulders above the rest.
Who here
we always
knows?
did Canada Dry.
Dry.
Oh no! Oh no!
Does
My
anybody wait a second?
Go
Does
ahead.
anybody here know who Billy the fucking Conqueror is?
One of Dean Esme's troop.
Oh, he wants to come in.
Sure.
Bring him in.
I don't have your Skype contact information, Billy, so
Please give us your Skype name and we will add you to the call.
Billy, I don't know if this is a hill you want to die on.
Well, wait. By the way, Jimmy, Verner's.
Oh yeah,
Verner.
yeah. Verner's is good.
No.
That's like a Utah brand, I think.
No, it's heavily
I've never
Vermont,
heard
but
of
it's
Verner's.
also in Michigan.
You get
Okay.
Schweppes or Canada Dry.
Now, as far as ginger soda goes, like ginger beer, I love Cock and Bull ginger beer. It is so fucking
I just love
delicious.
cock and balls.
Also,
Yeah, I-
Canada's almost never dry.
Well, that's Canadian humor for y'all.
Oh,
Canadian
no.
humor. Canadian
No,
humor.
no.
As funny as British food is delicious.
Landon, Mormons
That's a
can't
little,
drink.
Jimmy.
Mormons can't drink alcohol, Landon. That doesn't work.
Yeah.
Canada Dry and whiskey is great, rye, but we can't do that as Mormons. So
Yeah, Mormons, no caffeine, no alcohol. Yeah,
Why are there so many fucking Mormons?
You know what's funny is I'm no longer.
because they breed like rabbits.
I no
yeah,
longer.
no
actually, I
birth
think I'm-
control either. No birth
I think I'm
control
officially.
either.
No. You can have birth control in the Mormon Church. They just
That's Catholics.
they promote you having as big a family as you can handle. But I am not a member. I think I'm still on their records, but I'm not a member of the church anymore. But I still don't drink alcohol or caffeine. I did for a while, but I get real sick.
Take breath with you.
Let's see what this says. Ocean, do you want to read off what you just put in the chat?
Oh, I'm in their Discord, and I'm like,
I'll go
Yeah.
ahead and read it. So you
Yeah,
can
go ahead and
focus
read it.
over there. If anyone wants to come in the call and discuss the article Dean just posted about Steve, we'd appreciate it. Just let me know. Dean already ran off from the call, which was upsetting.
That's really upsetting.
Actually, it was
Jesus
quite.
Christ, what is
it was
happening?
quite hilarious.
it made us all very sad.
It was quite hilarious.
Well, we just want to raise some extra funds for pool. It's all charity.
The thing is,
It's like a charity roast.
you shouldn't write articles like that if you can't come in and back up what they say. And this is just a
You say you got
clear
eyewitnesses and all that good
indicator
stuff.
of somebody wanting to spout off at the mouth, but then when they're they're brought before the people that they're talking about, they run like a coward. So how can anyone take that article serious?
All right. I'm not gonna defend anything Dean has said.
Good, so then stop
However,
talking.
7 against 1, I wouldn't do that against my.
Oh, I
Please.
would have.
Please,
As
if
the
you
host,
write
I would
that kind of
have
shit,
everyone-
you better expect to come in against 7.
If I
And-
was writing something as
Never
incendiary
gonna.
as what he did, I would come in with 7 against.
I have
Exactly, I
to.
would too.
If I believed that kind of shit, I think I would be able to come
I
in.
would-
Bring it.
7
I would
against.
very likely offer like, hey, they can all sit and watch, but you guys have to pick one person.
I
Because
don't know.
it doesn't matter.
Yes,
7 against
that's-
1,
that is
you can
something I
literally
offer.
be 7 against 1. You can literally be defending the most obviously correct thing. With a crowd that big, it won't matter. You will be.
I'll turn heel.
Doesn't
I've
matter,
got
you
the
should still
solution.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Got the
matter.
solution.
If you believe in
Now,
what
I'll-
you're
Here's
saying.
the thing.
I'm
Here's
turning
the
heel.
thing.
No, I'm turning
I
heel
made-
and I'm turning on you guys. Get him in here now, right? Fuck you guys and your fucking lack of belief. Age
Yeah.
is not real.
You need his annex,
what else?
Red Eye.
Gee whiz, what else? What else does he fucking believe? Quick, feed me some shit here. I'm running out of stuff to say already.
Just keep repeating cunt over and over again. That's your stick, isn't it?
Thanks a lot, Red Eye. My pants are a mess.
Did you say lead eye?
No, I said Red Eye.
Wait.
Red eye.
Why are you even wearing pants at this point?
To protect my desk. This is oak. It can only take so much moisture.
Oh,
By the way,
who's the deep
You should
fanboy?
see the shotgun holes in his ceiling.
by the way, since we started, $300 have been raised, so
Nice.
much appreciated.
Bravo.
I
Thank
hear
you
it
to
here
everybody.
inside.
You can do better.
It's like one of those NPR membership drives. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to remind you one more time, if you love the programming and if you just love it when we call theists cunts, remember to donate. Go in, become an EverCunt member today.
That's good. If you want to become an EverCunt member, go to that link right now.
Get to that link,
Yes, go to the
Evercunts.
GoFundMe link. Donate
Hashtag
to David.
EverCunt.
npr.org. Don't really go to NPR.
Yeah, tell them we sent you. Tell them you're looking for the EverCunt special and that we sent you.
Pull up their live chat. Oh, man.
Is
So,
the Dean
Kyle.
fanboy coming in?
Kyle,
Where's the Dean fanboy? Well, let's his Skype. Come on, post your Skype, fanboy. Come on.
I think I would say that
He-
Red Eye can come back
he
and
says-
be non-sequitur. I think he's earned his place back. Isn't that right, Kyle?
He did what now?
I was a bad boy and I'm serving a month's
Yeah,
suspension.
but he's confessed. He can be forgiven.
For
I
what?
imposed it. I can't. I banned myself for a month because I acted like a fucking asshole. See, so there
up,
you go.
Get back in.
2 weeks to go.
Shut
Nobody-
up.
Oh, come on.
nobody-
get
Bring him back in.
Nobody
I don't
said you did
I would like
anything
to-
wrong,
I
but
don't
you.
Silly man,
So
you
like
were
it
just
said-
a little bit heated. That's all.
Yeah, you don't ban yourself. Get the fuck back in. You wait for
Nah,
us to
talk.
ban you. Get the fuck back in. You can't ban
Yeah,
yourself.
we ban you. You don't ban you.
Either get back in or I'm gonna ban you for another month.
God damn it. Doesn't work out with my plan.
He's trying to just
Fuck
let you
your
guys down
plans.
easy. He doesn't want in.
2 weeks was enough then, bottle.
I love how the guy who's Dean Esme's, Red Pill Religion guy says, bring me in, but won't give his Skype. It doesn't work that way. We can't bring you
Does he
into the
think that we
call.
would- do you think that we would say no? Was he trying to call our bluff? Like we wouldn't say, yeah, come on in and let's see what you got. Now that the invitation's open, they want to shut up. I can't stand people like that.
So far, nobody in the Red Pill Religion Discord wants to bite because they're like, it doesn't have anything to do with me. I didn't write it. I wouldn't be
Smart
able to defend
people.
it. You know,
Smart
it's
people.
it's like none of them stand behind him.
Smart people.
You know,
What a concept.
Oh,
Could
you
you
mean
screen
like
share
they kind of know he's full of shit?
Ocean, could you screen share this?
I'm not gonna screen share.
Yeah,
Wait a
not
second.
gonna do
Does
that.
that mean that Dean's going to be dying on this hill all by himself?
Oh, hell yeah.
bugger.
Unless
just
the
to-
four
wait,
members of his
To be
team.
clear, I've got
show
like
up.
3 or 4
They have a
people
board
responding to
meeting.
me on here, but at the same, but like, and if one of them wanted to jump in, you bet your bottom dollar I'd be like, hey guys, I've got one for you. But no, they're all like, nah, I don't have anything to do with that.
Charity, though. This is
Not a
this
thing.
literally it's a charitable event.
I don't think
right?
they would. I wouldn't defend something that I wouldn't want
Right,
to defend.
yeah, they're
Fuck
being smart
charity.
about
Like,
this,
come
too.
on.
They're being smart about this. This is going to be a hill that he dies on himself. No one would ever back up anything in that article except for him. And the people that he's talking about that are the core members of Red Pill Religion that he's going to bring with him next Sunday, full of shit. Full of shit. Nobody's going to defend anything that Dean said in that article. If they did, I'd be surprised.
I'm going to call it right now. If he cancels next week, it's because no one was willing to join him on the show from his own camp.
It's just like we did with Andrew Rappaport. We extended the offer for Andrew Rappaport to come in. He declined. We still went on.
I know who's coming on with him. They've already mentioned who's coming on with him.
Oh, who is that?
There is a plan for that. Let me scroll up and find it real quick.
Okay.
Cal, just so it's not sprung on me, which is the date that he's supposed to be on? Because I'm predicting that we need to do a debate roulette that day, maybe.
No, we're still going to do it. We did it with Andrew Rappaport. We're still going to present where he is factually wrong and incorrect, whether he shows up or not. We're just extending an invitation for him to come to defend it if he would like. Whether he shows up or not it has no bearing on whether the show goes on or not. It's still happening.
Okay, fair enough.
And I still have that file of the 600 tweets where it contradicts. He contradicts himself at every turn that we're going to dive into as well.
Here we go. Got names. He says he's going to bring Andrew. I guess that's Andrew from Andrew something.
Yeah.
Starts with an S from Twitter.
Yeah.
The Saint Avatar, and then John Baptiste.
Well,
maybe
tell them that they're welcome to come on, and we're just doing a charity fundraiser.
No, this is for the other thing. This is for the other thing.
John Baptiste surprises me. Andrew doesn't. Andrew and Steve go at it all the time on Twitter, so that's not a shock. But John Baptiste is a little surprising.
Do we need to introduce any addition?
Twitter, though.
Should we add any topics just in case, like, the people watching are getting bored? Like, guys, I think
we can talk about Jelly Juice.
I think Kyle might be gay.
Might.
It's amazing to me how this is still like at least once it's funny because at least once or twice a week I'll get comments on the videos where someone says something to the effect of now I'm not saying Kyle's gay, but if he did go that way, and I'm just like, I've said it I don't know how many times. I've said that.
I think we can clear this up. Kyle, do you like sucking on dicks?
Every day.
I'm pretty sure that makes him at least bi, if not gay, ladies and gentlemen. Dun, 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 dun. There you go. It's out. You're out, mate. Congratulations. You kicked the fucking closet doors clean off their fucking hinges. You are out,
we
man.
can clear this up all the way. We can even solve the bi issue. Do you like munching on pussy?
Depends on whose it is.
Then he's bi.
No. Actually, that's not true. A lot of gay guys have exception rules, just like a lot of straight guys have exception rules.
Here's my philosophy on that though. I don't consider myself bi, even though I have had sex with women and enjoyed some of them. Some of them not so much, but some of them I have. It's to me an indicator if you're gay or bi is who you would choose to have a relationship with, and men would be the choice for me. Therefore, I consider myself gay. Now, are there still women that I would sleep with? Yes, but I don't think that crosses me into the bi category just because
I tend to have pretty straight.
No. Are you like in the Jimmy boat now?
I don't believe in the Peter Pan dressing up cosplay stuff.
Pan has to do with all gender identities, not just that sort of.
Pansexuals have sex with kitchen utensils and stuff like that.
What are you talking about, Kyle?
I'm really attracted to kitchenware.
No. I don't have sex with kitchen.
Here's where I got suspicious though. Last night Kyle had just finished pounding me. We do the Santorum, and I look back, and guys, he had the gayest look in his eyes.
Okay, so he's gay.
I think so.
That was good setup, man. But for some reason it didn't connect. But
I don't know why.
It was a premature finish.
It went too quick. I should have taken it on the journey.
Yes, I am gay. If anybody's wondering, totally gay. But I define that as who I would have a romantic relationship with.
A committed romantic relationship.
Sure.
So would that make you like homo flexible?
Hetero flexible, probably.
Wow.
I would say homo flexible because you are more homosexual than hetero.
You're more homosexual.
Listen, everyone, stop making up words. Stop making up words.
That's not a made-up word.
In this day and age, you can make up whatever identity you want.
I know.
Just enjoy it.
That's the problem.
By your standard, Kyle, though, I guess your standard would have me at mostly straight, because while I will do exceptionally gay things, I tend to date long-term women.
That is correct.
So you're like hetero flexible.
No, I don't think so. I think I'm pansexual. I'm down
That's
to fuck
fair. You're like
anybody.
Deadpool.
I've had relationships with people who weren't female and people who weren't who were non-traditional genders as well. But
uh-oh, this just in.
Yeah, I don't. There's too much gay stuff going on in my head for me to be like, yeah, I'm straight.
Fair enough.
Right. What happened?
You don't watch
What you got, Kyle? What you got?
You don't watch K-pop as much as me if you're straight.
We would be happy to go like 8 on 8 or 10 on 10 if you can manage it.
I'll take all of them on at once.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Okay, so
Red
Eye's gay too.
Dude, I will
Tell
happily.
us what's going on, Kyle.
I'm a trisexual. I'll try anything once.
Is this going to be like the fucking Great Debate version of Gangs in New York? Like,
Yes.
like all of us just kind of going at each other. Someone's got a dead rabbit on a stick, waving it around.
I told him to bring as many people as he feels is necessary to back up his claim, and we would match it. So
Does anyone
I'm gonna.
have the ability to kick in this
Is this
call?
for next Sunday or is
I'm
this
gonna-
for today?
I'm going to allow him to bring as many as he'd like, and as many as he feels comfortable. I just
Right
want him
now,
to
or
be able
later?
to back up the claims that he made in that article. And however many people it takes him to do that, then that's however many people he can bring. And I don't care if it's just me and Steve there, or if me and Steve have the equal amount of people that he has. It's not about numbers on our side, because we have facts on our side. And when you have facts on our side, we don't need the numbers. So, Dean, you're more than happy to cater to as many people as you feel necessary to try to sell that lie and the bullshit in that article. Bring 10, 20, 30, however many people will buy into that. We're fine with that. It can be just me and Steve. It could be equal numbers with you. We don't care.
You could outnumber us. Doesn't matter.
Are you talking about now?
No, next Sunday.
A friend of mine who now goes by the name Astro Rex on his YouTube channel really had the best phrase when it came to dealing with people like that. He was always outnumbered, never outgunned.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Red Eye, do you have a YouTube channel I should be subbed to?
No, I don't do anything but troll
He's
people on stream.
He's in Discord. You can find him in Discord.
You can.
I
Find
can't
him on
masturbate
the
to his voice
channel
on Discord.
Pipmonk. All right, you can watch him there.
No, well, I won't be able to do any streams until January. I'm just helping my dad out at the moment for the next few months. So, sadly, I was doing regular streams the morning wood on Pimp Monk's channel, but that's off until January. Hopefully, I'll be back, or I might have been fired by then and replaced, which is also a possibility. Stay tuned and find out.
Wait, who's looking for a new co-host? I'll go.
Pipmonk doesn't seem like the firing type to me. I think he's going to keep me.
Yeah, I've been hanging around John's channel for a few years now. I don't think he'd get rid of me if he tried.
You should get
If you tried really, really, really hard, though.
Yeah, you know, I'd probably still watch.
Buying some kratom, he'll be okay.
Boy, you're trying to get that strike going, are you, Kyle? That's for a gay man. You're very vanilla. Just gonna say.
You don't know me very well, then.
Lady in the streets, freak in the sheets.
Let's not determine my gender here. It's 2018. I identify as a wolf. We've all been through this.
I've got a couple of Mr. Medicare videos to show you.
Listen, I want Mr. Medicare for next Sunday. I'm trying to get, if anybody knows Mr. Medicare or how to get in touch with him.
He is basically impossible to contact, but I know that if you want to get in contact with the guys over at, I guess, the Ralph Retort, they know how to get in touch with him.
I need Dean Esme for next Sunday, because Dean Esme and Mr. Medicare and Dean Esme had a glorious feud. Glorious.
Are you serious?
Tag him on Twitter and just say, we're having Dean Esme on the show next week. Would you like to come along? And just because if he gets tagged on it, he'll see it. And if he wants to respond,
he does interact on Twitter a lot too.
Yeah.
Listen,
if you have not seen, go on small streams.
If you haven't
I'm not
seen,
saying didn't mean anything rude.
Oh no. Compared to him, we are absolutely. I mean, the guys. Listen, if I had to put anybody on a pedestal that I admire more than anyone, it's Mr. Medicare, and for the very simple reason that once he gets to a certain amount of subs that he's happy with, he nukes his channel and creates a new
He
identity.
said he's not going to do that anymore.
Oh, that's what he says. But I mean,
Yeah.
but he's done this
he
3
could.
times.
He could.
He's done this 3 times. That's how like genius he is. And him and Dean had a glorious feud. If you haven't seen the videos of Mr. Medicare versus Dean Esme, you have got to go watch those. They are priceless.
Send them to me, Kyle, because I kind of want to see that. I'm also a fan of Medicare just because, like, it's being brought up in the live chat that he's just a troll. Yes. That's what makes him so much fucking fun. Is that
he'll tell you that he's a genius, though.
Like
what he does,
that's all.
What he does, genius. His thing about the
like his recent thing with Sargon. Sargon made the mistake of taking him too seriously.
Did you see the furry thing, Ocean?
Yeah, of course. I mean, that's why I brought up. You said you were part wolf. Obviously, I was referencing Kira the Wolf.
What about the time he was he was on Warski stream and he got Warski to basically, that was when the wheels fell off Warski. He got Warski to admit that JF was going to be fight. It's like he crawls inside people's heads. I think he might have done a little bit of psychology at some point because he just knows how to get people to open up on a live stream and say things that they shouldn't really say. And that thing with Warski, he just got Warski to basically ruin his own fucking career in a 20-minute period. It was just like, yeah, it was pure genius. I'm like, genius. Jim's laughing the whole way through it, laughing his ass off, going, "This is amazing." And what was it? He was taking the piss out of Warski for one of the purple fucking dragon or something. He was going to do a show, Pink Dragon, whatever it was called. Like, and I don't mind Warski's content. He went off the rails with the whole doing the ethno state shit, but I hope he sort of recovers
he's a
and
bit
gets
racist.
back. Yeah, well, I hope he sort of stops doing that because when he was doing stuff with his former partner, that was really funny stuff. And he's not a dumb bastard.
No.
He just went off the rails, in my opinion. I don't mind his stuff. I'm not a big fan of the ethno state period though with JF. It's like I'll pass on that whole era.
All right, Ocean. Here's the Dean Esme versus Mr. Medicare debate. It was fantastic.
What are you sending that to me on
Twitter? Go ahead, Jimmy.
Twitter. Okay.
At present, the stream has 15 likes and 2 dislikes. I assume the 2 dislikes are Dean and the voice in his head that sexually abused him. So let's make sure that we counter that with that won't get taken out of context one day. Look at Mr. Atheist attacking people who are sex abusive.
Oh yeah, you're gonna hear it.
Yeah. All right. I'll just do what he does, and I'll talk about the times I was diddled. But guys, go click like. Don't let those fucking assholes win.
Fuck clicking like. Click the link in the description.
Well, that too. But
go to the GoFundMe.
Or like improves the algorithm.
Donate to Bull.
Attention.
Bull doesn't deserve any grade.
Hang on, we got a message from Steve in the live chat. I will match any super chats for the next 2 minutes up to a grand total of $40, which all goes to booleanenator.
Someone donate $40 right now through Super Chat.
Like
just to
6
fuck with
people donate $40 right now through Super Chat. Let's do it.
Yes.
No, that's a total. It's like all totaled $40.
I will also.
He said the total of the Super Chat for a time frame.
Up to a grand total of $40.
I will also match that. I will also match that.
Steve is.
So that's $120 that he could possibly get if somebody donates $40 in the next 2 minutes.
Steve is.
Come on, that is like a couple beers at a bar. Like somebody can do that. Or vendors right there.
Or gas a quarter of the way to where I'm going. I'm just saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Gas in a truck a quarter of the way to where I'm going.
Because if you got to haul Look a Pig out for gas money, it's going to be a long trip.
No, I'm not taking Look a Pig in the truck with me, but you know, all my shit weighs about as much. Just saying.
Oh damn.
Oh wow.
You leave Look a Pig alone, you big bully.
I don't know my card information, so I was just going to donate all I had in my bank, which is $2.
Look a Pig.
Yeah.
Save it. And
it's free money if I were to donate the $2, okay?
Save it.
No, it's not. You have to pay rent too, dumbass.
Yeah, you have to. You have to Yeah, save it for your side of shit.
God damn it, look a pig. We had this discussion. Jesus Christ.
I think multiple people have had that discussion with him now.
Everybody's had that. Everybody has had that discussion, literally.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Dave's gonna pull the hook for Ren.
Oh, wait.
Look at that.
Okay. Multiple people have donated $40. So thank you, Ocean, by the way, and Brant.
Oh yeah, bro.
Cool. There's $160 then.
Thanks, guys.
Ocean just
That's
won.
awesome.
Ocean just won a lot of free porn from me.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't. Listen, I'll take care of Ocean on that end.
Look, most porn is already free, so
We have a Viking.
That's the
We
point.
have a Viking thing
Yeah, me and Kyle do a Viking roleplay.
on a shield. Yeah, on a
Oh,
shield.
damn.
Is this like a private Patreon
Does
show or something?
does Kyle put on like a little spike hat thing going on?
No, we don't get historically
Yeah.
inaccurate. That's just
They-
not cool. No.
They call me Helgo when it's going on.
All right.
Kyle plays the Shield Maiden.
Right.
The
Please-
first place
please
my
tell
mind
me.
goes is like Bugs Bunny and Elmer Fudd.
I just hope that Flight of the Valkyries is playing in the background while this is all going on.
I mean, yeah.
That's Bugs Bunny and Elmer Fudd right there.
What?
I mean, honestly, my theme song is the immigrant song, so you know. What the hell?
Nobody knows Looney Tunes.
I can appreciate that we took a
Yeah.
pause to do something, but is anyone else recognizing that this stream got super boring just out of nowhere?
As soon
Yeah,
as
I
Dean
know, that's why
Esme
we're
was.
going to be doing something.
Jesus.
Brant and I just made it rain, so I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We,
Kyle, shake your butt.
we peaked. We came with Esme. So, Bull, I just sent you a Google Drive to open up.
So Kyle said he would match it by showing his nips, right?
Oh.
Mm.
And two $40 donations.
Nips are
That's
not
two
banned
nips.
on YouTube. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Are male
Yeah,
nipples banned on
No,
YouTube?
no, they're not banned
Yeah.
on.
Male nipple.
I think so.
No,
Sure.
they're not.
Probably.
No, they're
There's
not.
no banned male nips.
By the way,
Nick shows he's all
speaking
the
of
time.
nips, when are we going to do the pepperoni stream?
Quit
Oh,
trying
one
to
day.
change the subject. Show your nipples, Kyle.
As soon as I start shipping shirts to fucking Canada, we'll get around to it soon. It'll probably be in November.
I'm going to probably hang around for another 5 or 10 minutes, but I'm
sleepy as fuck.
yeah, I'm tired too. How long have we been going?
We've been
Couple
going
hours.
for a while.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 hours.
2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if somebody is willing to donate like another $30, I'm sure that Kyle's willing to show his nips on the stream. That's
I am-
we do
I'm
have
not.
we do have calls for nips in the live chat.
like the chat is literally screaming. Nips,
That's
nips,
great,
nips, nips.
but I
Kyle, you
No.
got to show your nipples.
Now it's
I-
sexual harassment. It's
I am
only okay
not.
when I do it because we fuck.
I am not
Only now.
I am not
Only
the
now,
piece of
though.
it.
Because
And-
the chat
and-
did it.
Hey,
Christy-
Dave, and for
Okay.
$5, I was just going to say, for $5, I will yell at Dave, Canadian Dave, for a total of 1 minute about how Bob Rock ruined Metallica.
I don't even know what that means, but I want to see
Okay.
it.
It's an in
we've-
joke.
I've got Look a Pig's Jilly folder opened up here. I'm not sure what he wants me to do with it.
yeah.
Christy wants Jimmy versus Kyle dance off. We'll do that another day because Kyle's done something from the bottom of his heart today, and I don't want to humiliate him after his charitable acts.
And two, let me just say, I have no trouble whatsoever admitting that I am probably the whitest human being when it comes to dancing. I have no rhythm. I could not dance to save my life unless the dance has instructions in it, like the Macarena or the Soldier Boy, where they actually tell you what to do. I can handle those. The electric slide I can do. The hokey pokey.
I've seen him in a
Cotton Eye
go-go
Joe.
cage. He's being modest.
I can handle those. If the song that we choose when we do this has instructions in it, then I'm all game.
You need a lot. To the right, to the right. I'm
Right.
just gonna loop that.
It's easy.
I'm
It's
just gonna
easy.
loop
I can handle
and
that.
You're gonna walk
You just
5
loop
miles.
to the right, and Kyle
Yeah.
slowly moves off camera.
I can handle that. Trust
I'm
me,
gonna-
you want me off camera if it's a dancing thing. You don't want to see that. I promise you. You
I'm
don't.
gonna make him walk
It's like me in
across the
basketball.
country.
If
There's
you
gonna
ever
be,
want,
like 15
if you ever
to
want to
the
beat me in
right,
anything, challenge me in basketball.
and then the
Jim.
rest.
Wait,
of the
I've got the
instructions.
song. Wait, Nutbush City Limit, Tina Turner. Everyone knows how to do the Nutbush. If you do, even I know how to do.
Can I do the
fucking
yes.
Nutbush?
I can't do the
Nutbush.
horizontal tango.
All right.
Kyle, if you and me want to do the nut bush, we're gonna have to do that on a different channel, a different.
Yeah, it's called Red Goo.
Bush.
No, not RedTube, Pornhub.
Yeah,
Well,
let's
fair
do,
enough.
let's do the nut
You know
bush
what?
on Pornhub
RedTube
channel.
though has better. I'm sorry, RedTube has better shit. It's more
See,
edgy.
Kyle knows.
No,
On
I
YouTube, my
wouldn't
channel
know.
is Mr. Atheist. On Pornhub, it's just called Mr. A.
Mr. Ed, like the
And
horse.
Mr. Atheist,
A.
I want you to choose a
Just A.
folder
Just A.
that you see on the screen right now.
I
Choose a
can't
folder,
make out
any
any
folder.
of this stuff.
Christy, darling, you don't want to see me dance. I promise you. It's a mess. It's a hot mess.
I've been dancing since I was a child, but I'm fat. And
We
that
have.
I think it used
You know
to
what's you know what's really funny is Shannon Q has been here for the whole screen, like the whole stream on screen, but not.
But she's
here.
not here. Yeah.
She's with us in spirit. Damn it.
However, anybody who wants to catch her can see her tomorrow on my show Sunday Mass. Mr. Atheist, fuck you all. Like and subscribe.
Well,
I think that's it.
I'd
for
like to. I'd like to thank the pig for hosting this. I guess.
It's not over yet. We each get to choose one folder and one thing.
It is
out
for
of it.
me. I am
yeah,
exhausted.
dude.
Well, you gotta.
It is
Well,
for me.
I'll finish it off, Kyle, by being the first pick, so you can leave first. Then.
There you go.
Sure.
Mine will be
one.
7 after his. I'm just
Yeah.
going to bed. I'm not staying.
You have advertisements, books,
Yeah, this is-
cancer, Dr. Phil, false quotes, flat
This
earth,
was-
global warming, lactobacillus, parasites, pets,
Oh no,
pharmaceutical.
that's way too much for my brain right now.
Yeah, you just told me.
Alright.
You
Just
told me all
assign
the
Kyle
things that-
something and be done with it, so we
Yes.
can get it.
All right, Kyle will be Dr. Phil. One or two,
Uh,
Kyle.
Kyle.
You're trying to deck the halls with holly you don't even have, and I'm tired and I'm going home. Goodbye,
That's
everybody.
really funny. That's a really good impression. I like
Thank
that.
you.
That was pretty good. Yeah.
Ocean, I'll see you in the bedroom later. Red Eye, you cunt.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Keith McRae, you Jew. David, you nice Canadian.
Thank
Jared,
you.
narrator.
Sorry if we didn't perform quite as well as.
Kyle, I want to be Big Spoon.
Use
this
the
time.
force, Luke.
That's fine, Ocean. I'm in a,
All right,
in a,
cool.
a little spoon kind of mood. But I'd like to say
Excellent.
congratulations to Mr. and Mrs. Pig, Bull and Look a Pig. May I wish you the best. May this be a union that is full of whatever pigs like. I guess mud and suey, whatever they call that. May you never turn into bacon. That's what I'm saying. May you ultimately never turn into bacon.
Oh, thank you, Kyle.
David,
you,
I'm
Kyle.
waiting for your yin and yang to be changed to a pigskin.
I don't know how to respond.
That'll
I
never
don't-
happen.
I honestly don't know what's happening here.
All right, Kyle,
Not
one or
understood.
two. Let's get you out of here.
All right, Dave, I'm gonna send you the 40 real quick.
He
You
picked 2.
There you go. We both
Uh-huh.
agree. 2. Just say
Yeah.
2.
Just
Okay,
say two.
2. All right. Here's
Two.
the file.
What, now we've all got a virus? Geez, thanks, mate.
Good
All right,
lord.
bring it up here.
Windows has encountered a fatal error.
Red,
I-
I want you to read this one. Okay, it's in the outside chat. I want you to read that.
And I'm out.
Who did you say read it?
Red Eye.
Red Eye.
Later, GA. All right. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Bye, Ocean. There's literally two. There's literally two. There's literally two periods in that entire thing. Kyle is gone, dude. Like literally, there's 6 of us left in here, and I think Steve McRae is absentee. He advertising. You're making this way too complicated. I don't think people can hear.
Yeah, there's something going on where only Mr. Atheist voice is being heard because...
Alright, fixed. Fixed.
Cool.
Okay, sorry about that, folks. If you see that link in the description, that's just a technical difficulty that link needs to be clicked because it's fucking everything up. Alright. Alright, so 1 or 3? You said 2 in the middle?
Yeah.
Okay.
3 will do. Go, whatever. Just pick one.
Okay, you said 3. Pick 3.
3.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Yep.
Okay, who's reading it?
Let's have Jared read it.
Oh God, I can't see it from that screen.
Well, send the link's in the chat, Jared. Come on.
This chat?
I think so. Yeah.
No, that's the previous one.
All right. You go ahead and read it, David.
Okay.
Well, if that's the previous link,
okay.
I don't have it either.
Hang on. Now I can see it.
It's on. Yeah.
All right, Jared's got it.
Please, no PM asking me questions regarding if my protocol will fix this. My protocol does not discriminate. Please go to jillyjuice.com and buy my book and read. Wow.
And read.
Yeah, and read. If you can't read and comprehend, you will be left behind. So she's discriminating on intelligence levels now?
She's discriminating against herself, too.
If you were... Damn it, it just went blurry again. The alcohol's kicking in.
Oh, no. Also, apparently nobody heard
group,
Red Eye read his thing, so we need to do that again.
There we go. If you were in my group at one point, you seriously should know this. Damn, she's a condescending cunt.
Cunt's such a strong word, but so appropriate.
Yes. All right, Red. We have to redo you, sadly.
Oh, no.
Come on, Looking Pig. Stop it. Stop.
No.
Seriously, dude.
Apparently no one heard you, Red, and everybody wants to hear you.
That fucking hurts my brain, man.
We
Come
don't
on.
need to redo anything, Looking Pig.
This is
We've been streaming for 2 hours and
Still
15 minutes. We don't need to redo anything.
Pretty sure the UN would say, fuck, no, you can't do that to a human being.
I
Making me read that.
I pick global warming.
Oh.
What's the colour for
The right
That
one
looks
might be
pretty.
related to you. Yeah.
Two.
I'll pick
Pick
the
the
right
rainbow.
one with a pretty picture,
Pretty picture.
and I will read it. Breaking news alert! This just in. Hurricane penetrates Carolina coast. Millions of swimmers released by lubricating waves breaking the flimsy docks being tossed. Ignore the specific numbers as they will change and likely increase. But based on the latest NHC forecast, here's what the most extensive wind damage may occur. Zone, Wilmington, Jackson, Emerald, Isle, more.
Go back one on this one. There's a little bit more. I
Splooge
think it's
zones. Different colours with the splooge zones. It's like the first one went furthest out, the second one slightly closer.
I'm sorry, but that just read wrong. That could be interpreted in so many ways. How do you control innovation? You create natural disasters and/or political chaos to slow it down. Order equals life and death equals chaos. We need to stop dying. Thank you.
No, Jill.
Thank you for that wonderful insight.
You know what?
I'm pretty
I
sure
think we
the
found.
first picture connected to that one.
I think we found the thumbnail for this stream, though. That Hurricane Bukkake is just too perfect.
Yes. Yes.
All right, and on that note, folks, I appreciate everybody who donated tonight, and I appreciate everybody who participated this evening, and please continue to share my GoFundMe. I did receive my 3-day notice on Monday, and in case you can't do math, that was 6 days ago. That doesn't mean I have to move out. That doesn't mean I have to move out. It does mean I have to move out, but it doesn't mean I'm getting kicked out. It doesn't mean the police are knocking down my door. It just means they're going to actually push this through the court, which can take 3 weeks. So, yeah, there's some urgency to this. And I appreciate it, folks. And I'm going to go ahead and end this now because we had such a good...
Look, hey, booleanenator does an amazing job at bringing everybody content, and Kyle and Steve literally wouldn't be on air most of the time if it wasn't for Dave and other people working behind the scenes. So, like, help him out because he's been doing his best to do what he can do, and unfortunately, today's day and age, that's not always enough. So,
yeah, and I'd also like to add, real quick, he's also got a Patreon. Please consider signing up. Every dollar will really help make a difference.
Yeah, absolutely. Help
Every
Dave
dollar
he deserves it.
Every dollar donated tonight has led to Bull's reach towards me. So as soon as he's here, you won't get the normal look-a-pig. You'll get someone new and different, someone more civilized, someone with, common sense at that point.
Actually, I'll be helping somebody get those attributes. I'll be helping somebody we kind of love receive those attributes. Kind of. Yeah.
With the taser.
Yeah. Jared, any last words, Jared?
I just have to say that I just felt a weird tingle between my taint and the base of my dick.
You don't have to say that. No.
You don't have
I think that's enough.
That's it's one of those things that Bull's really going to help this guy with is like, being quiet.
I'll try to get him to realize. Hopefully by the time he's 25, when his car insurance goes down, we'll get him under control. Not guaranteeing anything, folks.
No, we can't guarantee that. In fact, that might be a tall order, but we'll try.
We'll try. Yeah. All right. Have a good evening, folks, and thank you, Steve, for the use of your channel.
Thank God I can finally masturbate.